welcome race fans here tonight at the EARL VoiceAttack Pole Award 2019. Check out VoiceAttack on in the description below, or voiceattack.com. You can check out their awesome system they have here for iRacing, all voice control active. But we are here live tonight here at Daytona International Speedway with Soda Can Johnson and Zach Hall. How you doing, guys?
Hello.
Hey everybody, doing real good.
All right. Well, hey, I'm just running a little bit behind here as they're getting ready to do a single car qualifying here tonight at the EARL, and it looks like we have Eric Spencer, number 9, going out first.
Yeah, he will be our first qualifier tonight. So he's pulling her up onto the high banks here at Daytona and trying to get that restricted engine wound up.
Yeah, I assume they have 2 laps here, so first lap they're really going to want to be on the outside, getting the most distance out of this track, and then on the second lap, stick her to the yellow line down at the bottom and make it as short as possible.
Definitely, Brian, yeah. You want to run the longest lap here possible to get that restricted engine as wound up as possible here to carry that speed, because as the laps go on, you'll get faster and faster as you build up that momentum. So it'll be interesting to see how these guys do. Is you'll see on Eric's first lap here, he will stay high against the wall and try to really take the longest way around to get that engine the most time for it to get wound up.
Yeah, because every RPM counts. So higher the RPM, the faster you'll go. So you want to get as many RPMs in that engine as you can.
Yeah, that's for sure. RPMs at restricted plate tracks in qualifying equal faster times, definitely. If you see that RPM get up to a higher range than the driver around you, you're definitely going to, unless you run a different gear, which most of these guys, I'm sure, with the open setups like these guys, we will see some maybe varying, but it'll be interesting to see what kind of time here Eric Spencer, our first qualifier of the night, puts down, as he's going to come across the start-finish line here to start his lap.
So his first lap, his up-top lap was a 50.997. Now there's not always a direct correlation between your first and your second lap, but it is interesting to compare everybody's first laps just to see if there is a correlation there.
Yeah, definitely. Really, on this lap here is a complete opposite. You really want to take the shortest way around.
And he's giving himself a little bit of room off of that yellow line. I'm not sure if in these trucks that'll help him to keep that momentum up, but it'll be interesting to see just how low some of these guys take it.
Definitely. So this is our first time of the night. Eric Spencer with the 50.18. It's a pretty good lap here. Can't really compare practice times because it looks like some guys had some drafting help.
Oh yeah, they were racing in a pack.
Now we have the one truck of Stephen Page on the racetrack and his Nitro Toyota Tundra here.
He's got it. He's getting up as close to the wall as he can, which will help you, but you got to be extra careful about not hitting the wall. Plus, you are obviously the easier it is to hit it. So, if you hit the wall, you pretty much ruined your whole qualifying run.
Definitely, yeah. If you hit the wall here, yeah, like you said, Brian, it's going to ruin your whole entire qualifying run. It's pretty much going to equate as lost time, because losing any bit of speed here during a qualifying run will affect that last lap. You really want to get off of pit road the best way. With them having the one full lap around the outside, though, it does not make pit road as a big a deal. But it definitely can make a difference getting off pit road and getting that traction down, going through the gears good. So this is all about hundredths of a seconds and thousandths at these plate tracks when it comes to qualifying. And with open setups, we may see some variance in times, but I still think we'll see a very close field here tonight. Stephen Page is going to come around to start his time lap here. See how his lap compares to
Yeah, so it was
Eric Spencer.
just about the same. Both of them ran a 50.99 their first lap.
Yeah, their outlap source is very similar, bro. Stevens was a little bit faster. That may translate into a faster lap. Sometimes it doesn't. So it'll be interesting. I just see Steven lets his car wash up a little bit off of exit. That's an interesting thing to do in these trucks. With the lower speeds, I don't know if that's exactly the best way, but you definitely can. I know in the A car, you definitely want to let that thing drift up and not, keep the cars bound down. But it definitely can help. We'll see how this time comes out for Steven here. I haven't really been paying attention to their speeds. I probably need to start doing that here.
Yeah, he's gonna
take it onto the apron here. That I was about to say, who's the first one to do it, and he's on the top of the board by 8,000.
Definitely cutting that apron there in the A car, not so much, just because you're going so much faster. But in the B car, and especially in these trucks, you can get away with running that apron. It'll stick, and you're cutting feet off the distance that you got to run. So.
Surprisingly, it works pretty well in the A car too now. But if that's something trick, you'll see some of these guys pulling. I was actually very interested to see who would be the first one to pull it, and Stephen Page in the one is the first one to pull off that right there. Looks like we're gonna have Jim Walton now. I believe in the 76 truck. He's sitting on pit road, but he'll be our next truck.
So
looks like we got Airborne Motorsports. I believe it's Airborne Motorsports. Yeah, Airborne Motorsports, and they Eric Spencer looks like he was part of Airborne Motorsports also. So it'll be interesting to see teammates how similar times will be, because we see that in real life racing with the plate tracks. It's really down to this is all the hard work. There is stuff a driver can do to make these laps faster, because we see it in fixed racing with iRacing that you definitely can make a difference on how you drive the car, but a lot of this is going to come down to your setup, and we'll see how teammates compare with each other and see who got the most out of everything.
Yeah, I definitely think at a plate track the setup is one of the most important things, but a driver can definitely help to enhance that setup that you got on the car. Some drivers are able to do things other drivers can't, and but the setup, I think, is pretty much, if you got a good setup, it's a good setup. If you don't, it's not. So yeah, that setup is pretty black and white at these plate tracks.
That's interesting. Jim, he ducked it down through the tribal there. Actually, coming to the green. It's another interesting thing I looked at here. We got our weather tonight, or this afternoon, I should say. It's overcast here at Daytona, and it's 70 degrees. We got a 79-degree track temp. Now, the weather is constant, everybody. That means the weather will stay the same, but we do have dynamic skies in effect. Dynamic skies does mean that there is going to be cloud movement, and the cloud patterns can change, so that track temperature can fluctuate. Now, at a plate track, track temp is not going to matter too much. It's more about air temp and making the most cell horsepower possible. But track temp definitely will help these cars turn a little better, and you always want to have a better turn. I mean, the less speed you can scrub off and the more grip you can have, it's always better. So it'll be interesting to see if someone catches maybe a cloud or something. But it looks like the winds are all going to stay east, 12 mile an hour. So winds won't play too much of an effect here with the weather being constant. That was a pretty good lap there from Jim, huh, Brian?
Yeah, I think some of that,
yes, possibly
that first last time could have been cutting, because it's only about 100, so
definitely.
I think that's the distance he cutting the tri-oval.
And he's
not going to take the apron.
And that's the pole.
Oh man,
Top to the top of the board. 50-16.
So we've seen one guy cut the apron. That would have been Stephen Page. He ran a 50.18, and then Jim Walton did not cut it, and he got a 50.60. So
very interesting.
He managed to go faster not cutting the apron.
Right. It'll be interesting to see who else. That is an interesting decision. I mean, it could be setup based. These cars got probably running different spring packages with the travel and the side of these springs, and it's just Going to be interesting to see whose car can take that brunt of going down there, you know. So,
Yes,
so
now we got the 24 Will Jones here.
Is it Will? Okay.
I think that's the only other guy I got out on the track.
Yeah, Will Jones is here. Yeah. Looks like I was going off the list, and I noticed that we didn't have a few guys that were off the list.
So we got
Will Jones in a 24 here.
I think he'll be coming in. This will be his
first lap.
First lap there, 87. So that's one of the quickest first laps we've seen.
Definitely.
It's gonna let it drift up quite a bit.
Yeah, let it get up to that seam, which we've seen. I believe Stephen Page also kind of pulled that a little bit. They see how you dress up a little bit there on the straightaway to let him get a little turn in. Be interesting to see how this plays out here for Will. Had the fastest first lap, and that sometimes can equate to a faster next lap. As he lets it swing out way wide off 4 there. This will be interesting to see if he does. He cut the apron.
Cut it a little bit, not a whole lot.
Go. That was a good lap.
Ooh, that's a 05.
Yeah, a 50.056.
Yeah, the trick to getting a quick lap here in 2 laps is it's all about the balance in between distance you're cutting and the momentum you're cutting. So which one do you want to cut, and which one will make you go faster? Every time you cut distance, you're cutting the momentum, but sometimes that distance equates to a faster time.
Definitely.
So
I thought Steve Murdoch was going out.
53
of Steve, yeah. Looks like.
Brought it back in. He got 2 tires.
Yeah, looks to me right now. The next
we got Calvin Allison.
Yeah, yep, here we go. Calvin Allison. 28 here. Pulling to the end of pit road. Alright, well, at the moment, guys, we got Will Jones, like I said, still on top of the board here in the 24 truck. Pretty nice lap for him personally. That was it's a big pickup compared to a few of these guys.
Yeah, it's
that went before him.
What number are we waiting for here as we're going?
Number 28, Calvin Allison.
Yeah, I'm already on him. I see he's sitting down here waiting to get called out from the officials. Steven, I think, probably had the wrong call set probably, and said, "Guys, this ain't gonna work."
Yeah, it looks like he aborted his lap.
It
looks like Steve Murdoch may have aborted lap. So.
Yep. Well, all the fans out there, as we wait for him to go, we much appreciate everybody tuning in here tonight. I do want to let everybody know at the end of this qualifying, we will be going to a commercial break and stuff like that. We need about 5 to 10 minutes to roll over to another qualifying session. So you'll have to give us time, but we'll go to commercial break and stuff like that. So do Ken Johnson and Zach Hall will stay here as long as they can with me here tonight, but it might wind up just being me, or Zach will stay. But Brian has to go to work and do his work stuff, so this ain't important. Apparently, the real job is more important. But anyways,
he's gotta go work at Hendrick and make them cars go fast.
Make cars go faster. All right. Well, let's get back here to the race as we see. Well, not the race, but qualifying here, as this is the first year for the VoiceAttack Pole Award 2019. Give anybody a quick info about the VoiceAttack. It's a program that you can set up on your computer to tell iRacing what to do, and other games, but iRacing what to do, like 2 tires, 4 tires, how much gas, blah, 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 all by speaking into your mic, and it relays it back to the game and tells it what to do. So make sure you check out VoiceAttack. I believe it's voiceattack.com. Awesome program, very awesome program. But there'll be a title sponsor and series sponsor here all season, guys. So
yeah, it's
an awesome deal. But all right, well, back to see what Allison Calvin is doing here.
Yeah, Calvin 28 here qualifying. I'm gonna be interested in this lap time. Calvin was a winner last year, one of our broadcasts. I think our last race at Homestead. So be interested to see what Calvin can bring into this new season here and start off Daytona well. And I've really been paying attention to these speeds. And our Will Jones, I noticed he was hitting about 180 mile an hour entering turn 1, which Calvin is now up to 180 also. So
it's 181. Probably close to 182 there going into 1.
And then I noticed in 1 and 2, if you could keep it the speed on the 177 to 176, you'll be pretty decent here. Calvin keeps it at the 176 range, so see if he can build it back up. And see Calvin taking that really wide out there. He's letting all the momentum drift out. Interesting line. It'll be interesting how this plays out for Calvin as he takes a wide sweeping arc in here. If he can keep that speed up into it.
Yeah, that's the thing when you're cutting less track like that, track has to hold momentum a lot better.
Definitely.
To be quicker.
Yeah, he's doing that not to scrub speed, definitely. He's not going to cut here. Good lap time. I put him on second in the board there. 50-125. 50-125 from Calvin Allison so far. Second on the board. So our next qualifier will be the 33 truck of Dean Moore. Looks like we got us another Airborne Motorsports. It seems like Airborne Motorsports is got a lot of trucks out here tonight, but these guys are gonna. We got Dean here in the 33. He's looking nice in his 33 truck here. See what kind of lap times Dean can put down, guys, and really gonna be interesting. Like we can definitely pay attention to those speeds. If we see somebody hit 181 or keep a 177 through a corner, we'll know they're on a pretty good lap here, and we'll see if Dean's how Dean's 33 can navigate this Daytona International Speedway.
Yeah, I think are there clouds up in the sky? The track looks a little bit darker.
Well, we started with the overcast, so yeah, the track temp actually has dropped to 78. So I have seen a degree go down, Brian. We started with the overcast sky. But like I said, the dynamic skies, that will change. It seems to still be pretty overcast, but we may have got a few more clouds in 1 and 2. I like you said, Brian, I think it darkened up a little bit. And also with the time of day, it also is about, what is it, 4:58? Yeah, so it's 4:58. This is actually during, I believe, May. Is that the date on it?
Yeah, it's gonna be May.
June 15th. June 15th. So it's not super late in the afternoon. This would it's almost 5 o'clock, but the track could definitely maybe cool down a little more. But we don't have, the weather is constant, so the air temp is not going to change. That won't change.
We got Dean Moore put out the slowest of our first laps tonight.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily correlate.
Yeah, because Calvin also ran a 51 on his first lap. So Calvin has slower out lap 2 or first lap. So like I said, it's really about getting it wound up. You can have a slower lap and still wind it up better. So as here comes Dean to the flag. See what he can pull off here as he drops it on the apron. Yeah, jumps to third. So
not for third.
141. Great lap from Dean there. Jumped third on the board. So it seems like
Will Jones so far has got the truck to beat.
Yeah, Will has really put a quick lap time down. That definitely is showing right now. I'll be interested to see when his teammates go out. He's got his teammates of Shane Wood, and I believe also David Bradford in the 46. So it'll be interesting to see how his teammates, if they can put down similar lap times.
Yes, so now we got the 39 of Kyle Frame.
Yeah.
Coming up to do his run here.
Very cool, Penske.
And Airborne
See him.
Motorsports.
Oh, is he another Airborne Motorsports? Wow.
Yeah.
Yep. Well,
He's got Airborne on the back of it.
good. And I believe this will be his. Yeah, this is his first time lap. Nice. Okay. Another 51 on the outlap, but we've seen Calvin and Dean now put it second and third with the 51 on their outlap. Speeds seem to stay pretty good. He almost hits 175 there for just a slight second, so may have lost a little time out of 2, but we'll see if he can get it back down this back straightaway.
Yeah, he's really cutting the distance. He's not letting it drift up a whole lot. So
definitely, that's interesting. Yeah, it's definitely interesting to see if that'll, work out for him here at the end. That's Kyle Frame at 39. Comes out of 4. See what kind of lap time he posts, guys.
It's not going to cut the apron here.
And I'll put him 4th on the board.
At 148, so
time for his teammate there, Dean Moore.
Yeah, all 3 of them, 125, a 141, and a 148. So
yeah,
if they're not running the same setup
too. And Jim Walton also is airborne. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. So
16. So right there, all these guys. Looks like our next qualifier will be. Do we have
a 46 of David Bradford?
David Bradford. All right, guys. So this is a truck I'm going to be interested to see what David can pull off. He's teammates, I believe, Will Jones here, and we'll see. They got the same thing under that hood. Their trucks.
I like what he's got at the back end of his truck there. It says, "I can't design." I need that because that's me.
Yeah, I believe I Can't Design is I know. Robert, do you know?
It's a painting company for iRacing.
Okay, yeah, there you go. That's
I like it. I like that
Yeah,
name.
you can look them up on iRacing. I Can't Design on Facebook. He actually, yeah, the owner of that actually runs in. Well, I won't say it, but he runs in another league. Little info, but anyways.
See,
that was a pretty good 1 and 2.
His first lap was again one of the quickest ones we've seen.
He got an interesting design on his back of his car. He got the guy peeing on the 24. I don't know if that's for his teammate Will Jones or that's pretty funny if I must add.
I don't blame him. I do the same thing. But anyways,
whoa!
What? It's not a
man.
It's not
Right there, 74 from David Bradford at 46.
wow, I put them up in P2.
Yep,
They definitely have something figured out that Airborne hasn't.
Yeah, it's close still. I mean, these are hundreds of seconds here. This is this is stuff they can gain. I mean, a qualifying setup doesn't always equate into race setup, and we'll see here later in these duels, if they can carry the speed from qualifying to the race. Because Will Jones and David Bradford both very, very fast. We got the 5 of Mark Truxell out here on his qualifying lap, guys. He's getting warmed up.
Mark Truxell needs a paint scheme.
He's got one for me.
Yeah, he does have one.
I never see it. I see a white black truck all the time.
Hates cupcakes.
Oh, well, it's not loading right for me for some reason. It has never loaded right for me. But hey, I want to, real quick there, Zach and Brian. We do got a big fan base out here tonight. So.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in and watching this, and the Earl appreciates it too. The fan base watching this. So, all right, well, back to see what Mark can put down here on his first lap out.
His first lap's going to be a 51.024, so just about what everybody else has run so far, except the top 2 guys. Top 2 guys, I think their first laps were in the 50s. So.
Yeah. I seen out of 2 right there. He did hit 175 for a good little bit coming out 2, so he did scrub a little speed out of 2. It'll be interesting to see if he can make some of that back up out of 4, as it's definitely getting shaded in 4. Coming to the checker flag here. Mark Trucks on that 5 truck. What does he run? He jumps to... What would that be on the board?
It's going to be 9th.
So that's ninth. That's 9th of our 9 qualifiers. So Mark, unfortunately, will go to the bottom of the board, but he has dead dual races to make back up. You know, the positions that this pretty much just if you don't get the pole or second, this pretty much just sets you up to go into the dual race to make a position. So if you ain't getting the pole, it don't matter. Pole or first or second, I mean, or second, it don't matter because you know. You got a dual race to make it up, and I think Mark's going to focus on that most likely. But, yeah, Mark Trucks on the 5. All right, we got the 83 of Jason Spear.
He ran pretty good last year, I believe, if I remember
Yeah, he was
right.
a pretty good contender up here at the EARL, and we'll see how Jason's truck can handle this Daytona International Speedway. We'll see what kind of first lap he puts down here. A 51.048, and he's going to take it way wide here in the tribal and swing it out. Interesting line here from Jason. See how that plays out for him.
Yeah, I think maybe he's getting momentum into 1, and then maybe going to cut the track out of 2. Yep, going to cut the track out of 2.
Down at 3 and 4, Jason Spear goes. I wish I had a ticker, like
oh yeah, to show them where they compare.
Green. Yeah, the Delta bar for us. Let's just see here what kind of lap Jason could pull off as he kind of slides onto the apron. He's going to jump ahead of Mark Truxell and put himself 9th on the board, slide Mark Truxell back to 10th. The 83 truck of Jason Spear here, a 52.12. So we got
next
10 guys down
here.
10 trucks through and less than 2/10 between the top 10. So
what trucks
got a really close qualifying here tonight.
It's going to be Justin Napier in a 56.
Thank you.
He had a good amount of success last year as well.
Yeah, he came runner up to Bobby Hamilton in the Cup Series. So he definitely showed his strengths there, and possibly if you, like he said in his interview with our preseason, if you say he wouldn't think he would have made that mistake of not pitting, he would have probably maybe even come out of there with the win. So you got to take stuff that you learned from the last season before and carry on. And we'll see how Justin can do as he finish in this warm-up lap. A 51.114. So that's one of our slowest outlaps, or first laps of the day. But we've seen that doesn't always equate to the speed, or it doesn't always equate to how fast you're on your second lap. So it'll be interesting to see what Justin can do here.
To let you know, Zach, there is a Delta thing out there that you can use.
Oh, really? Wow, that's nice.
And it's a program, but it's not the program you thought. So I'll tell you more about it later. Yeah. It might actually work on your computer, and it's actually really, really nice. So
really? Oh, nice.
Yep.
Yeah, we got Justin coming out of 4 now. See what kind of lap time he puts down, Brian. What you thinking? I saw 175. Do you think this is going to put him near the top or somewhere in the mid?
I think it's going to be in the mid. Yep.
Yep. There we go. 50.201. So that's going to slide Justin into 9th, I believe, right there.
Okay. All right. I found out each dual race is 30 laps, so that won't take long to run. Those. So, but just to let everybody. Okay. Well, before I start talking away here, who's going on next?
Got the 84 of Derek Runge.
Yep. Derek Runge.
Let everybody know we got a good, like I said, a good fan base out there. After this qualifying's over, we will need to take about a 5-minute to 10-minute break. We will go to a little commercial, and then we will go silent. But stay tuned, stay around the computers, do whatever you're going to do until we come back live, and then we'll be set to run the dual races here at the EARL. So yeah, with that being said, we'll get back to the race. I was gonna say something else, and now I totally forgot what I was gonna say.
Well, like I said earlier, the air temp would not drop, guys, but the air temp has dropped to 69. So
You liar.
I've been proven wrong with when they're constantly
Wow.
not dropping its temp.
How much difference does that make for these people coming out late compared to the people that
I
went
think
early?
it's going to play a big factor here, Robert. I don't know if he
Yeah,
wants to take Will Jones off the top of the board. Maybe his teammate Shane Wood will, take a little bit of this cool weather. I believe he's going out next. Yeah, Shane Wood has got to go out next, but we'll see what Derek pulls off. Derek runs here in the 84 pulls off, but yeah, I think these it's 1 degree. It's not going to be, catastrophic for all the guys who went out before, but I definitely think it can help. And the track temp's gone down to 77, so we've seen a 2-degree drop there. And Derek runs, he pretty good lap there, a 51.15. Wow, yeah.
Yeah, that's a really solid lap. Put some
6 on the board.
Midfield right here. So
Yeah.
I think probably the top 3, possibly top 5. Those times might stick here.
Yeah. We got Shane Wood now. Like I said, I think this is going to be a little on the watch here, just based on his teammates.
That and Bobby Hamilton, and I also know Tom P. Lambar.
Yeah.
I know he's had a fast truck from what I've seen last week on a couple of testings and everything. So there's a couple guys left in this lineup here that could knock Will Jones off the top here.
Shane flirted with that wall pretty nice.
I saw that too.
He was getting every bit of little speed build out of this thing. It's looking good too. He's coming to the line way faster than I've seen a lot of people come to it tonight. He's going to take the approach of keeping it nice and tight to that yellow line too. Yeah, he hit 181, guys. This lap's going to be a burner if you can keep this thing hooked up on the bottom and not scrub too much speed. See how he let it drift out there. He decided up here to just let it drift out a little bit, gain that momentum back down the back straightaway. Yeah, he's hitting 179 down the back straightaway. That's pretty good. Most of you guys are hitting 178. If he can keep this up, guys, this will be.
It's all about exit here now. Can he get get the wheels?
Keeps it nice and pinched.
Yep.
Will he cut the apron? This is gonna be another question.
I think he will.
Yeah, he does.
He does.
And
boom. Second on the board.
Man.
Oh man!
His teammates.
Wow.
But it was very close. So the 3 teammates right there on the top 3 on the board. Shane Wood with the 50.059 to his teammates 50.056. So very good lap for Shane Wood there.
We got Chris Garrett coming out here.
Yep, we got Chris Garrett in the 57 truck.
Got Under Armour on the back, Under Armour on the hood.
He got camo on the
Camouflage. Man,
I heard NASCAR that makes it faster. You can't see it very well.
I just see some orange rims going around the track.
Yeah, one thing I noticed, Brian, on the outlap here, if you can hit 179 going off in the 3, you have a very good chance at this, because I was watching Shane go around. He really was able to get the speed build up in that thing on the outlap.
I also noticed coming off of 4, Shane, he was as soon as he got that wheel straight, his truck started going 177. So a lot of guys, they'll flirt with the 175s and then stay in the 76 as soon as they come off, and then 177. And as soon as it came off, boom, 177. So it was definitely
immediate.
Oh, before we run through the rest of these guys here too, the fans out there, wow, we definitely got the fan base rolling in tonight. Wow, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Who do you want to do a ride along with? Somebody could let us know, or Sodakan Johnson or Zach. Who do you want to ride along, around this track?
And I reckon the next guy.
The next guy? I don't even know who the
Oh,
next guy
yeah,
is.
Boom.
Got Chris Garrett. He ran a
Chris
50,
Garrett.
15.
I believe I'll put him in 8th for right now. So that'll put Chris Garrett 8th on the board. And now we have the 88 of Jamie Christensen. I wouldn't discount Jamie Christensen too. I've seen some of his teammates, Calvin Allison and guys like that before that ran some pretty good laps here. So to see what Jamie can pull off in this 88, and we'll ride along with Jamie. As you building this speed up, you'll see, ladies and gentlemen, you'll really want to get close to that wall. So and keep that truck with the least amount of wheel in it while getting around the corner and not scrubbing none off. It's really key.
Yeah, and we're gonna watch him go down here and turn 3 and 4 here. Put that thing right up against the wall. You see, that wheel is not moving at all. It's steady, and that's the key. And to keep that wheel steady as he can, as he's gonna bring it down here for his first lap around, his out lap, and we'll see what he does then.
That's a pretty quick outlet first lap there.
Yep. Now the key, ladies and gentlemen, is to keep that thing. Oh, he hit that yellow line just a little bit. Made the truck slide up a little bit, which could make him lose a little bit of speed there. I think that's going to hurt him, guys.
Yeah, I think that's it. That's going to lose him a little bit of time, and it won't be too bad, but it's definitely going to make him lose hope of getting a pole there.
Yeah, yeah. We'll watch him come through here at 3 and 4. You keep them left side tires down to the yellow line there, pinch it down, and you bring it down in here to the tri-oval, and you go right down to the grass. Oh, don't hit the grass. Whoa!
Oh, yeah.
He's trying to get everything out of it.
He said, I'm ready for Eldora.
Yeah, right? Right.
Yeah, that's Jamie Christensen, guys, in 88.
Go, there's
He ran a 50.177. That'll put him 10th on the board right now.
All right, well, now we have Nick Hurd out here.
Oh, Nick Hurd.
Yeah, Nick is going to take his crayons and he's going to paint the walls, and I love that truck.
Well, teammate Derek Runge, he did a pretty good lap of 50.152, so that's something maybe we can base Nick off here. But so teammate Derek qualified 7th so far. This will be interesting to see where Nick can place his crayons at on this track.
See, he should have changed his car number to 16, since there's only 16 crayons.
Ah,
16 crayons. Oh.
Hadn't seen a crayon box with 17 colors in it.
So Nick starts off his first lap at a 51.091. See what kind of lap time he can pull off here, guys.
I think definitely if he can get off that yellow line, unlike his teammate, he'll run quicker than him.
Pretty good 1 and 2 there. Not much time at 175, so he kept the speed in it pretty well. Be interested to see if he can hit about 170. Yeah, he does. He does actually get in the 179s before he enters 3. So
this could be a good lap.
I think this might be a pretty good lap here from Nick, guys.
I think he might be able to have a top 5.
I think so as well.
I think he's definitely going to drop in the top 10 for sure. We'll see. Seems to be gaining some speed back.
He doesn't go to the apron either, so.
Good lap.
And that puts him to
63.
P9.
P9, yep. 50.163, guys.
Actually, tied for P9.
Yeah.
9th
Yeah,
and 10th, both at 163s.
Yeah.
In that, also in the open setup league, you've seen guys run this close of times.
All right, well, we got Keith out here now. Keith Dunn.
Keith Dunn in the 38. Looks like he's a CR car out here too.
Yeah, teammates with the 88.
The 88 and the 28, and I believe also Stephen Page in the 1. So his teammates did some pretty good laps. Jamie Christian and Stephen Page right there. Calvin really seemed to get a lot out of it there in 4th. So good job to Calvin there.
I have to wonder if Calvin did something to his truck he didn't tell nobody.
Possibly. Maybe did a little quick adjustment in, but I mean, also possibly could have just got that little bit more out of it, not scrubbed off. I also seen Calvin run that very interesting line where he was very much doing what his teammate here is doing. 38, Keith Dunn. So. To come out here to the third lane. Never hit 177 or 175, guys. That's lap's looking decent. You can build up that speed here. It gets into the 179s. Coming out of 4. Let's see where Keith Dunn is going to place himself in this field.
I'm gonna cut the apron. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna cut the apron there. Get a 155.
Yeah, 150.155. That'll place Keith, I think, 9th. Yep.
So we got 7th out of 152, 8th out of 154, and then 9th out of 155.
Wow. They just all under a blanket. All right, looks like we're gonna have Charles Widner in the 95. Guys, see how Charles' truck puts down a lap here.
First lap 51.096. So right about par with everybody else on their first laps.
Yeah, Charles is teammates with Chris Garrett, and Chris is sitting 8th on the board right now. So see how Charles can get this number 95 going.
My time here. And as soon as he got out of 4, his truck hit 177. Oh, he's going. Yeah. Really cut it there for a 192.
A 50.192. That'll put Charles Widner in.
Gonna be 15th.
15th position.
Here comes a paint scheme that I used to run way back in the days of NASCAR 2003, Pennzoil.
Yeah, we got Bobby Hamilton Jr. out here doing his qualifying run. He's usually has some pretty fast vehicles out on the track, so it'll be interesting to see if he can maybe steal the pole from Will Jones.
Definitely.
I love that paint scheme. Sorry.
Very pretty paint scheme.
Sure. Yeah, I love green. Green's my favorite color. Yellow and black I've always liked. Maybe that's why I'm a Steelers fan. But anyways, back to Daytona.
Or maybe that's why you like yellow and black.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yellow and black. Where's the white? Oh, the white is in there. Yeah, never mind. Sorry.
51.009 for Bobby Hamilton.
Oh.
Pretty good first lap here.
Yeah, that is really.
Yeah, Bobby does carry the speed.
Oh, he was flirting with a 175 there.
Yeah, it was barely there for a very few milliseconds, but he regained it pretty well.
I don't wish iRacing could give you tenths.
Yeah.
Tenths of miles an hour.
Yeah, where you can really see the data. See how our reigning champion here, Bobby Hamilton Jr., how his lap comes out of 4. Size not gonna cut it. 171. I'll put Bobby Hamilton 12th on the board.
Wow, that is a shocking time.
Yeah, he's he's 3rd of his teammates. Nick Hurd is gonna be 10th, and Derek Runge and I believe is an 8th, I believe.
Is
7th.
Yeah, well, he ran a 152. Nick ran a 163, and Bobby ran a 171. So
very close.
Yeah, all pretty close there. Let's see who we got now.
We got
he's,
the 26, Channing Blue. He's running the bottom, huh? Or no, he's already on his lap. He's coming to checker flag here, guys. Channing Blue.
Oh yeah, he came out earlier.
That's a good lap from Channing there.
Oh, he's got a 130.
Jumps him up to 5th on the board. At a 50.13.
Looks like he's decided to only run one lap.
Well, he ran a lap before that. He just, I think he got an earlier start than.
Yeah, I think he left earlier than everybody else has so far.
Yeah. Looking for our next driver.
I believe it would be Dennis, right?
Could be still sitting on pit road. But
Yeah, we have.
he's the only truck out there yet, and time down. We only got, I think, 5 people left here. Aaron Fowler, Tom P. LaBarge, Steve Murdoch, Dennis Nickel, and Tommy D'Angelo, who have not put down lap times yet.
Tom P. LaBar just popped up on pit road, so I know he's.
Is he going out next?
Well, he's disappeared now.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're waiting on our next driver while the officials get it all figured out here on who's going next. We only have a few drivers left, really four left to qualify.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna turn on the race chatter and see if I can hear any officials talking. Well, looks like Tom P. LaBar.
Tommy's going out there.
oh, okay.
Yep, Tom P. LaBar. So this is the one, Robert, you said to watch for, right?
Yep. All right. He's pulling up. Maybe Dennis didn't pass post inspection.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe missed post inspection. Might have walked away for a little sec.
We're gonna have other trucks. I've noticed when they're on their out lap, they're
running.
they are allowed to.
Yeah, they're allowed to come straight up pit road and clear the black flag.
Yep.
Looks like Tom decided to actually.
Yeah.
Cost them speed.
Yeah. He's.
Yeah. I don't think. Yeah, it's gonna work out too good for Tom here.
Yeah, that's one time in your qualifying run you don't want to cut distance.
Right. Is there any wind on the track right now, guys? Headwind or tailwind or anything?
There's a 12-mile-an-hour east wind, but that hasn't changed all night.
So which way would that be on east?
I have no clue. It's hitting wherever it's hitting the trucks. It's hitting the same for everybody. So
it would be 90 degrees away from north.
Which way is
it'll
north?
be interesting to see.
I don't know. 90 degrees away from west.
Oh, okay. Which way's west? Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, back to Tom. Just start blowing on the screen. There. That might make him go faster.
Yeah, we'll see how this lap goes for Tom. I think, like we said, it's going to really hurt him. Not actually. And he's staying lower.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
Well, maybe he knows something we don't.
Maybe
he's choosing to qualify near the back.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Maybe he's like, I don't want to be in the duels and wreck my trucks. And
well, I mean, that was a really
blazing fast lap.
The lap was really fast. Yeah, 50.88.
Told you he's down a whole lane.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, didn't think of that. It's going to gain him more time. He started to hit 175, but not too bad. I still think his last only pretty decent. I think Tom could have possibly had even a better one if it'll be interesting. He hit 179 going off in the 3 and 4 there, so see what this 99 truck and what kind of time he's gonna put down here.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty good. It might be top 10.
Yeah, it's a pretty good lap of 50.167, 13th on the board. That's pretty good for not taking interesting.
Now we got Tommy D'Angelo out there in the 3 truck rather. Sporting Coastal Carolina all over his truck.
Only a few more guys to go here, guys, and we'll be starting all these duels. But Tommy D'Angelo in the 3 here. See what kind of time he can put down in this 3 truck. The 3 is synonymous with this racetrack, so should be something definitely. Maybe see what Tommy can do here. That was a pretty good first lap, too, guys. I must say.
Yeah, he was a little bit down off the wall, but not.
He hit
Not as
181
much as,
going
yeah.
into 1-2 here. He's a little bit up off the line. He's a little high, but he's carrying a good bit of speed. Like he very slightly hit 176 there. So I think this lap is going to be pretty good, guys. Just from what I've seen so far, Tommy's looking. He might have a good piece here. Goes off in the 3. Oh, and he blinked for me a little bit, but he's all good. Oh no!
I think he blinked for himself as well.
Yeah.
Oh, into the wall.
I think he's out.
Oh, he's back, but he hit the wall.
He got a black screen.
Yeah, I think he got some issue. Yeah, there.
Oh man, probably got suspension broke on him there. Oh boy. Wait, what are you laughing at? You don't know. It's the 3 truck. What do you expect?
I think he has something in his visor. He had to take both hands off the wheel. Now that's one thing about iRacing. Sometimes some unforeseen things can happen and it ruins your runs. We got they are going to let Steve Murdoch come back out here after I think
he failed post inspection. They said go back and fix it.
He did that 1 lap and then came back in.
Is this his start lap?
Yeah, because
I have no idea.
Well, yeah.
He hadn't put down a time yet.
Well, it's saying he ran a 1.48, a minute and 48. Well, we'll see what this does here. If he gets, all right, so he puts down a 50.73. Does he get to go around again? Yeah, he gets a go. Hit the apron twice.
Yes.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Not good for speed.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are almost done here with the VoiceAttack Pull Award here at the EARL. So we will be going to a commercial break and then to a little wet or whistle break. Run and get some hot dogs, or hey, what do they got good down here? I know it's not Martinsville, so what do they got good here? Anybody know? Anybody out there chat knows what's good at Daytona? I'm gonna go get something.
There we go. Steve Murdoch with 53 is gonna put in a 50.357. That is unfortunately gonna put him 22nd, next to last with Tommy D'Angelo. I believe Tommy and Steve are teammates too, with Channing also being their teammates. So Channing qualified 5th, so they definitely got a good car. Just so they're going to clean up their laps a little bit.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, is he still running, trying to put down another lap? Because he hasn't slowed down. I'm not sure what's going on, but anyways, we'll be taking a 5-minute break. Please, everybody, stand by for the duels here at the EARL. It's going to be the duels voice attack duel, 30 laps. Now we're going to see some action pack racing, some stuff going on. You know, more up for grabs, but we have to do our commercial breaks and flip servers and all that fun stuff. So. With that being said, it looks like he just didn't let off the gas, guys. He just decided to run it around hard. So we're down to 3 minutes left. And there's only 2 more vehicles out there, the 32 and the 11 that did.
Looks like Daryl Spear.
Is that who's going out next?
Yep, 32. Yeah.
Okay. Yep, all right. Okay, so then we only have 1 more truck. If he can pass inspection, I'm not sure what's up with Dennis there in the 11, but
well, looks like we got the 32 Texas Pete, Daryl Spear. See what kind of lap Daryl's gonna put down here at Daytona.
And what kind of helmet does he have?
I don't know.
I just see a white face on it going down the backstretch.
Looks like an alien to me.
Oh, man.
Maybe he's an alien.
Oh no, it's that clown from that movie.
It?
No, not it.
Oh.
The one with the little targets on his like cheekbone.
Saul. Is it Saul?
I know about Saul.
I don't know. I ain't never seen that movie.
Oh, he ain't no clown.
There's like 6 different versions, like 6 movies of Saul. What do you mean you haven't seen one?
It's
Brian says there's a clown in a movie. Everybody says it, and he's talking about Saul. Let's quit now. Let's just quit now while you're ahead. Let's enjoy this lap, everybody.
Okay.
Take a moment of silence for Brian.
I think maybe I need some Texas Pete. Might spark my memory.
Daryl is coming to the start-finish line to get his last started. He starts off at a 51.065. So see what kind of lap Daryl can pull off here.
Yeah, hopefully that's a little slow for his outlap.
That's a pretty good outlap. It was in line with most of the people. So he did run pretty high through the corners, so it looks decent. Coming down the back straightaway, really want to keep that hammer down. If you lift it all, you're going to blow your lap. So, well, we gotta keep that foot glued to the floor.
If Dennis don't go out, we're gonna find out if Will Jones here gets the pole in the 24.
Yeah.
No surprise with that number. And what's he put up? Oh,
225.
225. 22nd on the board for Daryl.
22nd, unfortunately. Now, do we have Dennis going out or no? I don't think so. We're down to 20 seconds left, and there won't be enough of time. So, congratulations to Will Jones for winning the Voice Attack Pole Award 2019. And the 32 says, this truck, I'm just going to trash it. He's got to take it back and tell his pit crew, fix this stupid thing. Ain't fast enough. Oh, yeah.
So it looks like we're going to have Will Jones and Shane Wood start on the front row of next week's race here for the Earl at Daytona.
Yeah, congratulations to both
those two
of
lock
them.
in the front row and their teammates, but with them beating out their teammate David Bradford.
I think the 11's about to come out.
Okay. Is he
I stop.
They said your ride height's too low.
Oh, now it's going. Oh, now. Oh.
He's having fuel injection problems. That's what it is. No pickup.
FedEx didn't mail the right part.
Actually, I
Yeah.
think what they're doing now, I think it's done. I think he's not going to qualify. I believe they got it set now. We're going to wait to find out what's going on here. Um, I think guys are allowed to practice now. I
Okay, yeah,
believe
it's a
so.
practice now.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, but they do
typical.
got a duel coming up here for 30 laps, and they got to get everything set up. So they're going to be setting up another server. And get them guys that are in the duel that need to run the duel, they're going to be able to go to that server, which is the server that we're going to go to. These guys can stay in this server and finish off their practice because they don't got to go to the over to the duel.
Team 4.
From what I understand,
Looks like we may have an extended commercial break or something. I guess.
yep. We're gonna go. We're gonna let me. Yeah. Let me let everybody know. Okay, I got a message going on here. All right, we are gonna go to. Give me 1 second. See here.
Nick is in the waiting room.
Okay, I'm told here. BCR Bad Company Racing has the top 3 slots. 32 is the last truck to go. Feels good. Okay. All right, we are going to go to we're going to go to commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Please stay by, and we will be back within 10 to 15 minutes, and as we get things ready to go to the next server. So we'll be right back.
if I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have a job to find. And if I work tonight, if I'm so tired tonight, I'll fall asleep when I'm home, when I'm home. I was just so far from here, focused on my own way, with never looking back to those who lived in fear. There was nothing I could do, there was nothing you said that could make me realize how much lucky I was. Just out of reach of the fire, was not aware of the nightmare. But when I stopped to see those eyes begging for help, begging for hope, just need to open my eyes now to try to change them to sunshine, to be someone among others. I've gotta try. If I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have a job to find. And if I work tonight, if I'm so tired tonight, I'll fall asleep when I'm home, when I'm gone. No way to go, no one I can see through that side of the light. I can see my life is crap, I have to see them too. I just live into my world, far from the pain, the feel. Was out of reach of desire, was not aware of the start of hell. But when I stop to see those eyes begging for help, begging for hope, just need to open my eyes now to try to change them to sunshine, to be someone among others. I've gotta try. If I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have a job to find. And if I work tonight, if I'm so tired tonight, I'll fall asleep when I'm home. I was so alone, I was so blind, I was so dumb and out of time. I was so alone, I was so blind, I was so If I bleed tonight, if I'm sad tonight, I don't have a job to find. And if I work tonight, if I'm so tired tonight, I'll fall asleep when I'm home, when I'm
All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for sticking around, doing your computer stuff, and watching other videos and things like that. But we much appreciate it. We are now getting ready to do some Duel 1 here at the EARL. This is going to be their voice attack Duel 1, as we seen the qualifying here earlier, and Brian and Zach. Now we're at nighttime, and I'm sure the track temperature is like totally different. So, as warm up is over.
Yeah. We're looking at a 70-degree track temp, so about 7 to 6 degrees cooler than we were earlier. So, a little bit more grip, some nighttime lights to make everything nice and shiny, and
100% humidity.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's a lot. It's humid. It's pretty much a sauna out there, guys. Except it's kind of cold.
Wow.
A cold sauna.
Wow.
And
yeah, that's I've never seen 100% humidity before. That's,
well, it is Florida,
uh,
so
well, it's supposed to rain.
yeah, it can rain any second. Now, we watched the NASCAR race today. I think many of us seen it can rain any second in Florida.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, when it does, when you see it coming, you gotta get into the right rear fender or somebody else.
Right. Well, here we go, guys. Will Jones starting on the pole in that number 24. He will start on the pole for Daytona, opening Daytona race here at the EARL for the VoiceAttack. So he won the VoiceAttack pole award, and what's he do here? This isn't, he can really race whatever he wants. It's not like he's gonna, if he gets wrecked out, it doesn't really matter, personally, because unless they have some type of rule where you lose your position if you wreck out your car or something, I don't know. I have no clue, but I imagine he's completely fine, as there's no backup cars in the virtual side iRacing, so if you wreck, you just reset, hopefully, for when you come back here. But does have his teammate to help, I believe, and I think that'll be the goal, is helping his teammate David Bradford in a 46 get that third position locked up for Daytona.
Yeah, I think what he's got to do here is, or what he probably should do since he's got the pole locked up, is just go as hard as you can and see what you can do with it, and then number 2 is definitely keep your teammate up there with you.
Whoa, is he falling
That's
back?
well.
Yeah.
Well, never mind. Throw all that out the window.
He didn't pass race inspection.
Brendon Puffenbarger will start from the lead. It looks like you're on the bottom. So, sorry guys, we didn't get to go through your grid. But y'all, it kind of came so soon. But we'll get through the field here and get our official results definitely. So,
all right,
so we're gonna be coming to the green.
Pace car goes in. We're gonna get ready, and green's out. Boogity boogity boogity, off they go. Oh, okay. If you finish five or more laps down as the pole sitter, you have to go to the back. Okay, that's
in 4.
Yep.
In 4. That's
all right. Well, there you go. That's That's it.
Something we got. Yeah, Will's definitely gonna have to take this race easy and keep that nose clean and not go 5 laps down. So, but I'm interested to see if he will help his teammate. I mean, that pole is very precious, so I would almost question not really taking a chance here because you don't have a fast fix. I believe no fast fixes here. We got 50% fuel, so we're going to have to pit. We'll be interested here. We're going to have a battle for the lead here, guys. Is the 57. But Chris Garrett's going to look to the outside of 26 Chan Blue, but Tommy P. Labar at 99 is going to push him past.
Well, that explains why the 24 dropped all the way back, because he can't finish 5 laps down or more. So he's got to just, like you said, Zach, he's got to take it easy.
Definitely.
I don't know if
I would. It's going to be interesting to see how these guys how they manage their temps tonight, because with the open set, you can really get your tape. Put too much tape on there, you overheat too quick. You can see some engine issues, but Chandon's definitely got no engine issues, does he, Brian?
Clean air is a wonderful thing. But yeah, these guys definitely towards the near, mid to back gonna to keep an eye on their temperatures when they're stuck behind another truck. These things, they're actually pretty tanky when it comes to temperatures. Don't have to worry about it a whole lot, but just a couple extra percent of tape to really put that over the edge.
Definitely. 1% can be too many percent, trust me. I've learned my lesson there. The 57, though, is going to fight back Chris Garrett with the push of the 46 of David Bradford. It's, that 46, his teammates and them, they qualified front row, and he qualified third, so unfortunately he will have to, his position is not locked in as third, so he's got to race his way into that third position if he wants to start with his teammates. So David's in an interesting position right now. Running in 4th right now, and I think he will start up there definitely with his teammates. They're gonna have a long race here at Daytona coming up next week, so he'll have a chance to get there with them. But I'm starting with your teammates, and being in the front with all that help is definitely a big security feeling.
So this Duel 1, what vehicles do we have to have race their way in?
Is there a race in? I thought I didn't know if there was a go. I don't think there's a go home, right?
No, I don't think so either.
I haven't.
Maybe my bad. Yeah, I was. Never mind. Yeah.
I think this is just setting the order.
Yeah.
Setting the grid for Daytona, yeah. Just tell me shut up. I'll let you guys talk. But look at 99. The 99 just did a jump up in front of the 57, and look at the run he's going to get. But gave him a good shot.
I don't know if that's going to help. That 9. Look at the suck up that 9 gets. That 40.
Wow, the 99.
Yeah.
Was a strong move. The 57 may even clear if they can get a good enough run here.
Well, they need that 46 to give them.
But,
oh wait. Oh, what are they? Oh no, the 99's playing back. Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah, he was trying to help Chris get clear, but it's just Chris didn't get just enough. And but Chris Garrett's gonna have thoughts about taking that lead here on the 57. So I mean, it's best he didn't clear. As it's side by side as we go through this field here, guys. This is a really good start to this dual race here at the Daytona International Speedway. These guys are definitely going to have to pit, so it's going to be interesting to see who's the first taker. I mean, they're probably almost they'll be within the window here in a few laps of pitting to make it to the end. So who takes, who has the teamwork together? You're going to have some teamwork if you want to pit. Do you stay out and try to catch a caution? That's always the question. Is that Shannon Ballou, stick that 26 up on the high side and try to take that lead back, as he's like, I'm tired of running second. I like that lead. I want to get that back. That clean air is nice. Looks like Shannon's going to clear here. He's going to duck her down to the bottom. That 26 is going to go back to the lead, guys. That 57's done, Chris Garrett's done some good job of pushing guys to the lead. I think Chris is going to be like, well, I want to take the lead here in a second. My truck's pretty good at pushing, maybe pretty good at leading.
Yeah, he's going to be looking to cash his karma points in later.
Yeah, right. There's definitely karma points he's gaining right now by helping all these guys get by. As people jump out, one by one to try to take that lead. But this is a really great race, guys, right here. Interesting, you got Will Jones back here with Steve Murdoch. Looks like Steve is back here with Will, just riding. And these two are just going to take it easy here and just try to get a finish in this race and survive.
Yeah, I think that's the best thing to do for him.
Well, thank you, Jason, out there on YouTube. Much appreciated. Glad you're enjoying the show here. I don't think he's out there in the track Spears. I think he's in the second duel. Oh, we got Shane Woods joining us here in the booth. Hey Shane, you there, buddy?
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Oh, not much, man. Welcome to the booth. You're up here joining us with the Duel 1 here.
Man, how about this action on the track?
Yeah, these guys are okay, well, since we got you up here in the booth, how many laps can they go on a tank of fuel?
Man, they're definitely going to have to pit one time, I think. I don't think there's any avoiding that. No matter how much saving you do, I think you're going to have to pit at least one time in this segment. So, I don't think there's any escape.
All right. Well, there you go. There's our in-race reporter, Shane Wood, of the 20 truck. I believe he's going to be in the Duel number 2 race, so we'll see him out there action. Are you excited for the second race for your Duel?
Yeah, man, absolutely. This thing, it's crazy. All these trucks are so closely matched, and everything you're seeing on the track right now is these guys a couple of months preparing for this very single race, and all the trucks are closely enough matched where it's going to come down to a lot of driver talent.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that one. But hey, man, I appreciate you joining up here. As we got a really good fan base going on out there. Appreciate everybody letting us get over to, you know, the dual races and switching servers. After this race, we'll have to go through the process one more time. So stick around after that as we go to commercial break, and then we will be back then for that second race. But all right, well, back to the race, ladies and gentlemen. We are down to 20 laps to go. Question now, Zach and Brian, when do you pit?
Yeah, they're getting within the window. I mean, they definitely, like Shane was saying, they're definitely not going to escape not making a pit stop here with the 50% fuel load. It's going to be interesting. You're going to want some people to come down with. You're not going to want to come down alone, of course, and get left out to dry, because it's going to be crucial to, you know, you're on the same strategy as the guy ahead, you know, a splash of fuel. It looks like Shannon,
oh,
like
no.
I said, you don't want to be the man to do it alone, and Shannon's going to get hurt by that, unfortunately, I believe, unless he can pull off a miracle and some of these guys take tires. Maybe he doesn't, but yeah, that's exactly what you didn't want to see if you're a driver when you're pitting. So
he forgot his friends.
How that works out for him.
Yeah, that's going to be
that's
interesting.
definitely something you need at Daytona. Is you definitely need some friends. You got to build, like Brian said, build the karma points up, because if you ain't got friends, this is a hard race to win. So see how Shannon comes out with that. He's coming off pit road now, but very interested to see that he pit all by himself.
So he just took a splash of fuel. So no tires, of course. So we'll see if
I think that's your best bet.
Yeah.
You're you know, it's 30 laps. Just go and get what you need for fuel wise. And I mean, if fuel takes a long enough time to where you can take 2 tires, yes. But I think with the amount of fuel they'll need, it's just a splash. So it shouldn't be a huge deal. Should just take a splash, I believe, and be good to go.
That 99 got it out of shape there a little bit.
Yeah, this is some good racing. These guys have been side by side pushing real hard and changing back and forth. As Chris Garrett's going to look to finally get on the outside to clear, and he does with the help of David Bradford there in the 46.
It was one heck of a push.
Yeah, that 46 gave him a great push.
Wow, that 9 is loose.
Yeah, you really got to make these trucks turn at Daytona. You don't want to have a truck that understeers, or as we say in NASCAR world, tight. You really want to not scrub any speed by putting any more wheel into the car, and I hope it rotates. So you try to get these trucks as free as you possibly can to live with it, but you don't want to have it too free with someone definitely pushing you. But you see this 57 truck, him and the 46 have been up on that high line all night, leading that high line. He is finally able to get down to the bottom. It'll be interesting to see when they come to pit road, like I said, because I think a lot of these guys are thinking maybe a caution will come out. If you catch a caution in pit, then you're going to gain a lot more time. So it's going to be interesting here. Now, so I just thought of a question. Oh, I'm sorry, Brian. You can go ahead though.
Oh, I was just going to say, Nick Hurd gave one heck of a push to the 46 going into 3.
Whoa.
They pushed him too far.
Yeah, that
lost all the momentum up there.
That 9, we were riding inside with Nick Hurd here, and he got out of the gas hard because that 9 is loose all over, and it almost went up into the 46.
Yeah, we almost had a big incident there for sure. Robert Cecil looked to the high side.
Now we got Kyle back here. Fan base, everybody rooting for Kyle too out there on the YouTube side and Facebook side. He's
Eric Spencer in the 9, not going to clear though.
Oh, somebody just got. That was the 56. Just got clipped from the back end.
Justin Napier.
Yeah, unfortunately, and now we got people ducking.
Looks like we got pit stops happening.
Yep.
We're gonna have. Let's see.
Gonna have
Mark Truxell.
15 to go.
Alan DeFries, Justin Napier, and Dennis Nickel. So, interesting. See about 4 guys here stop here, and that's a pretty good little pack. If they can get formed out and exit together, they can definitely put down decent laps. So it's gonna be interesting to see who's the next big taker. Does all the rest of these guys come together, or is it split up into smaller packs? It looks like Eric Spencer is going to take the lead in that 9 truck.
They should be ducking down here in pit road, I would imagine, because here's a.
Yeah,
all right. Well, everybody. Oh, the 99 got into.
Caution either.
Who was that going? Was that the 9 truck?
The 9 was leading. Chris, I believe I got tapped in the rear end there by the 99 Tommy P. LaBar, or Tom P. LaBar. Yeah, just caught the right rear.
Just barely.
Chris was pulling off to slow down. And, man, that could have been a real big one, but as Chris keep it out the inside pit wall, he just barely caught us. So Chris really didn't get that too bad of damage. He's going to lose a lot of time, unfortunately, from the spin, but
now all he has to do is wish
if
for
he catches a caution, maybe he'll
Yeah.
might get lucky here, but
Yeah. Now here goes Nick's going to be looking coming down the 99, the 9, the 46. Everybody's now coming down with 14 to go.
Except there's that one guy that stayed out there.
Well, that was
Channing.
Yeah,
that was Channing. He's
Channing.
So he's going to come back around. Let's see if he can catch back on, to the draft or not is going to be the question. As we watch these guys, the 9 stops in, 17 stops in. These guys here are taking their pit stops, and we can watch pit road. 9's pulling out. The 46 is going to come out.
Yeah, David Bradford
Had a really nice
He's
pit
come
stop.
out very nice in and out of his pit stops.
Yeah.
He's got a nice little gap here, but he does have some trucks forming behind him as he's exiting pit road here, so he's going to have to look to really not let these guys get too big of a run on him here.
Yeah, his entering and exiting pit road of 27.1 with the 7.9 pit stop. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean he hit. Yeah, that's on the nose.
Definitely, he's got cars coming though on the high side right there.
Yeah, it might have been too good.
Steve Murdoch. Well, Will Jones and Steve Murdoch, I believe, will.
Yeah, they didn't pit well.
They definitely are not on the same lap.
No, the 24 didn't pit yet.
Yeah, 24 stayed out. So I think Steve Murdoch hadn't either yet.
The 9's looking. He had a run.
He had a run, but David.
Oh, now what do they do?
Yeah.
Do they take it 3 wide? Or is the 53 going to give them room? Oh, 53 gives them room.
Jamie Christensen, the 88's the leader right now.
Hey, he's going to get freight trained.
I don't know. He's got help coming.
Yeah, he does.
Get there quick enough. I don't think David's going to clear in time.
Oh, no, he's not.
Jamie has got the help.
And David wanted to go around him, but everybody else had different thoughts, and now they've all left him to dry.
Well, 99's going to come up to help.
Tommy LaBar, yeah. I think in tow with him, he's got Aaron Fowler, I believe, yeah, the 4.
And if that 53 can just latch on enough, that could help.
46 with a big run. That 99, that 4 have gained the momentum and carried that energy into that 46. I think David is going to clear here off the 2 guys. I think he's going to have the big run. Tom's there too with the push. Oh yeah, big run.
Oh, big run.
I could see the energy just working through them trucks, and it looks like Nick Hertzell saw that outside line start moving. He made a pretty good decision, in my opinion, to move up there.
I don't know, though.
Yeah.
He really doesn't have nobody. I think he's got.
Yeah, he's lost his help there, but.
Oh, and that 4 is trying to get in there, but
he's trying to squeeze in there, but
it's
not quite enough room.
Nick just hit the wall.
Nick get in the wall there?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Looks like the front end of his truck left loose there a little bit in the draft.
So with 10 to go, guys, David Bradford, 10 more laps. Can he lock up that 3rd position? Start right behind his teammates here at Daytona. That would be an excellent job from that team. And man, but I think he's going to have some friendly competitors here talking to him in a sec. As the outside line continues to form up with Aaron Fowler and the 4 leading that outside line, and that's that red Chevrolet right there. Tom P. LaBar, though, the 99, he did the push he gave the 46 let both of them clear. As Tom P. LaBar is to talk about him.
Oh, he's looking
out. He's got a little damage on that splitter, but that thing's hanging tight, man. And
go Tom, go Tom.
Tom's getting the big push for the 4.
Oh, one heck of a push.
Yeah, the outside line stacked up just a little bit right there, but there's going to be a push coming down this back straightaway because they stacked up.
Wow, they're 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 all the way back through the field. 9 to go.
Yeah. What a race here, guys.
Yeah, this is anybody's race.
David Bradford holding on strong on the bottom. Even though the bottom doesn't seem like it has that much, they're not too tucked up with each other. The outside line is more formed, but that 46 is hung strong there. Here goes a big push from the 4 on the 99. Tom P. LeVar looking to clear off a 2 here, guys. This may be his chance. Can he get the help? That's what it's all going to be about here. Does David get the help from Jamie Christensen in the behind him? The 4 is there. I think the 4 is going to be able to push him, guys. 99, Tom P. LeVar.
Ooh, there he goes. He's clear.
Great run. He is a clear.
And he goes down.
What a great racing here, guys.
He says, hey, thanks for
that. Oh, we got a lap car coming up.
That we 24. Do, Brian. 24 on the bottom, and that 24 does not want to get wrecked here.
No, because he's
hold the bottom.
Oh, he need to go to the top.
24 needs to go to the apron.
Once he holds his line.
Oh, guys.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Look at them trucks sway. Oh,
holy cow.
Wow. All right.
Great job by everybody not getting taken out there.
And here comes that 46 now. He says, now I'm going to go for it.
Yeah. He says, I want that lead back. Man, one heck of a push by the 4 going into 3.
Yeah.
88 gets into the 99 going into 3.
Yeah, for sure. And Tom does have that little bit of damage, so he's going to be a little bit slower when he's not behind someone. So I think he needs to time his move to where he can get that lead on that last lap.
46 is clear.
He's
going to slide down.
Wow, I thought that 46 was going to take the 99.
Yeah. I thought they were going to split it.
Oh, there it is. There's the big one.
Right.
There's the big
24 needs
one.
to make it through.
Yeah, 24 needs to hit the brakes.
Down. He's good. 24 Will Jones makes it through that stuff, but man.
Oh, man. Let's go back on the replay then here and see if we can see exactly what happened. See if we can get a good.
I think it may have been some net code.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
David Bradford took the lead going down to 1, but we'll see.
Well, we'll see here. We're riding with the 46. 99's pushing him. And I don't think it was. I don't know. It looked like he just pushed a little bit too hard going to the turn.
Yeah, just a little too much pushing there on the entry when the truck's at its most unstable point.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. It's the truck was getting unloaded going into the turn.
Yeah.
It just took him around.
That would have been a hard one for David to save, unfortunately. And then, you know, Tom P. LeVar didn't mean to do that because unfortunately he got pretty hurt from that too. But
that is just some good hard pushing right there.
Yes.
Yeah, Ed. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you, Ed, tuning in, man. We much appreciate everybody tuning in out there on the Facebook, YouTube side, Twitch side, if you're looking, you know, over out there. But got a big crowd here tonight with the EARL for the VoiceAttack Poll Award 2019. So this is Duel 1, 30 laps with 5 laps to go. I believe this race is probably over, wouldn't it be?
No.
No? We're going to have a green-white
checker. I believe we'll have 2 to go.
2 to go?
Yeah, I think we'll have a green-white checkered.
Oh, no.
Now, I know who liked this caution was Shannon Ballou. He had that unfortunate stop by himself. He will be, looks like we're going to have some guys pitting too. Nice.
Yeah, the 99's got to go.
We have a lot of damage out here on this racetrack. The 5 is clean. The 5, the 26, the 24... really, that's it. They're really our only clean trucks. Maybe the 39. 39's got a little damage.
9 car clean. He's got
the 11. The 11's
damage.
Clean, isn't he? The 11 is clean. Dennis Nichols clean. Yeah. So, Eric Spencer leading.
Well,
9 truck here.
With 4 to go, the 24 now can go for the win, can he?
He
Oh,
could.
somebody just blew up.
Because he won't go enough laps down. That's right, Robert. Yeah, it wouldn't like he would go 5 down from here.
Yeah, so I mean, he can go for the win now too. But I heard a vehicle pop. I don't know who that was.
I believe that someone on pit road's engine may expired.
Yeah, I heard it go poof.
So we're going to be Eric Spencer in the 9 stays out, Mark Trucks on the 5, and Shannon Ballou in the 26, and Dennis Nickel in the 11. And we have 3 clean trucks with 1 hurt truck in front of it. Eric does have a good little bit of damage, but I think in his position he had to stay out. There's really, it wasn't worth giving up the lead with the amount of damage he has, and see how it plays out for Eric here. Unfortunately, he's got a good little bit on that front end, but I think there's enough laps, not enough laps to really let him slide back too far if he does slide back. So we'll see here, but it's going to be interesting because I know Chris Garrett also liked that because he had got tapped in the rear end on inner pit road and lost it when he was leading. And I know he'll like being back out here, and I think he'll be actually starting 5th. So let's see, I think he was on the first off pit road. So going to be pretty interesting. A lot of guys taking damage repairs. Nick Kerr just coming off pit road from his damage repairs. David Bradford's in pit road still.
I do know the league did get rid of Quick Fix. They totally dumped it. So these guys got to know that, you know, get damage, you can't go out and get a new vehicle. You got to get it fixed and, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah, that adds a huge factor into it, Robert. You definitely got to plan that out when you're racing. And we'll see here. We'll be coming to 2 to go this next time by, so we may just have a 1-lap show. Looks like we're only gonna have a 1-lap shootout.
That's right. That's right.
It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, these drivers, once that pace car goes in, they're gonna get freaky. And what do we say, ladies and gentlemen?
Fast.
There we go. Woo, baby. That's right. We're gonna get freaky fast.
We also got to think about this. There's not going to be a caution flag when the white flag comes out, guys. So it's to the line. This could get interesting. This one could come to blows. We could have an interesting little finish, but it's going to be interesting because, like I said, this hurt car, Eric Spencer, a hurt truck. How hurt is it? Like,
I would
who's
start
the first to jump out of line? Who is? It's going to be interesting.
I would start on the low line and try to pin everybody with the damage of the 9. You know what I mean? He might not have up enough speed to get going, and you know he's going to need that 26 to push him to get that truck moving a little bit faster.
You definitely don't want to get a big jump here if you're him, where they're already getting a big run on you. So
right,
you don't want to get the 26 restarting with you definitely on your bumper. So.
Right. Yeah, because the way it is now, if somebody has a run, they're not going to catch anybody. They're just going to try to pass them. So don't care whether it's going to be 3 wide or if they got help or not.
We're just going to have a white flag here, guys. The next time by is we take the green. So we're going to have the green and white flag. Going to be a spectacular ending here at Duel 1. And, I'm sure people from Duel 2 are tuning in watching right now. They're probably seeing what can happen already, and they're like, man, I mean, look at Mark Truxell. He could really improve his qualifying position. He started 11th tonight. Eric Smith started 9th. These guys really qualified. That means 18th and 22nd, so or 21st and 17th. So they really could up their starting position here tonight if they can bring home this good finish.
Yeah, that's it. You know, during qualifying, they may have known that, hey, I got a really good truck in the race. You know, we hadn't quite got the speed in qualifying, but I know it in the race. So maybe they just really focused on their race setup, and so far it's proven pretty good for them.
Oh, this field's laying back a little bit too from the pace car there.
Yeah, they're about 10 car lengths back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eric's definitely got him pretty far back here.
All right, well, we're going to get that official pace car of iRacing to go in. And we're going to set these guys sailing down into turn 1. And green's out. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Off they go.
There we go. Timed that perfectly. Got the truck behind him right on his bumper. That's exactly what he wanted to do.
Yep. The 9 truck's looking good. All right, he's going through the gears good, but that 5 got to run. He's got help with the 11 behind him. I don't. How much help will he need though?
A big careful not pushing him down here.
Shannon Ballou giving that really good push here.
Boys cleared him.
Outside.
Damage, no help.
Oh, big run from Shannon here. Mark Truxell's going to push him from behind with the 11. Dennis Nickel in tow. He looks to go down below. Oh,
oh man.
Dennis
All
Nickel
sorts of
makes a
shuffling
move.
going on.
The 11. Where does he go?
Oh, he's going to look the boat.
Oh man, they are
Shannon Ballou, what a
bumping.
Drive.
Holy
Leading by
cow, he
himself
held
to
on
leading at
both
the
of
end.
them.
Wow.
Shannon Ballou wins your dual 1 here. He'll start 3rd. Daytona.
Holy cow.
Holy cow, them
With
guys.
Dennis Nickel on tow and Mark Truxell in 3rd.
Wow,
it's
that
right.
was awesome.
Really good finish from the guys. We had Will Jones, our guy who will start on the pole, winner of the Voice Attack poll here at the Earl, and he finished 6th, so he got a little bit of fun in there at the end, having the really not.
Yes, so Dennis Nickel and Mark Truxell really improved their starting position for the Daytona 500 or whatever they're calling it around here.
Definitely. That's a great win for Shannon there. He's he's got to be excited about that. And I think we should we'll get an interview with our winners of the duel, Robert. You think?
Yeah, we can get a winner of the duels as these guys are getting ready. Well, we can do the top 3 if you want. It's up to you because they got to get ready to. If you guys want to interview them, we can. And then we got to run the commercial break as they set.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's up to you, Robert. Whatever you want to do.
The next duel has got to get set up here, and it's going to take about another 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, and then we'll have another 30 lap with the second duel to set the grid for their opening season in the trucks here at the Earl. Next, I forget what date it is. I think it's a Saturday, actually. I don't think it's Sunday, but I'll find out more info on that. But I mean, yeah, if you want to do, we can do the race winner real quick as they're setting the other server up.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Sorry, guys. You want me to pull Channing up?
Yeah, go ahead, and I'm gonna get things set up here as you're interviewing him. I gotta get my stuff set up quick.
All right. Well, guys, we will pull up our winner of duel number 1 tonight here at the Earl, Channing Ballou. Hey, Channing, it's Zach in the booth. You got a copy, man?
Yeah, I got a copy, Zach. How are you?
Doing good, man. Well, yeah, you had started 3rd here in this duel race. You brought it home 1st, so you're going to be starting 3rd in the Daytona next week. How's it feel to bring home the win?
It feels good. We've been kind of the bad luck of things lately. Finally put our car where we needed to. I kind of was hoping more people were going to pit with us at the start, but it kind of played out that we pitted by ourselves and dodged the big one that I guess y'all saw with about 6 or 7 to go.
Yeah, definitely. We'd seen that. Yeah, you unfortunately you had no friends come down pit road with you there, so you kind of got hung out to dry. But like you said, sometimes things can turn around to be actually a good fortune for you from missing that huge wreck we had that took out a bunch of the car or trucks, I should say. How do you coming down to that last restart? Really, what was your plan? Did you want to get them early? Because I'm not sure if you knew, but the 9 had a little bit of damage there on the front end. Did you plan on getting him early and then defending from there, or were you really planning for a late move?
Well, I had my spotter up in the booth. That move, he damage, so I just had to push him out far enough where pretty good a couple nights ago. So I figured if we could get up in front of him, we could push on by the 9 and then just try to block the cleanest way possible. coming down to the checkered. It was a pretty clean race. I was shocked at the beginning we were able to swap, between first and third, first, second, depending on where we were at. But I felt like I could put my truck wherever I wanted to, and that's what we were searching for all week.
Yeah, it's in for we y'all are really put on a good show tonight with the like you said, trading back and forth between the first position and the outside and inside lanes. Before we let you go, anybody want to send a shout out to or give a thanks out to before you go watch on to duel number 2?
Yeah, I got to thank everybody over here at the Tom D'Angelo, Quentin. This is dual victory here, but now we just got to translate it to Tuesday night, and hopefully we can end up in the same position. And I also got to appreciate all of you guys at FreekyFast for putting on a good broadcast, and really excited to see this next duel, see how it shakes out.
For sure. Thank you, Shannon, for coming up and talking to us, and we'll see you next week at Daytona, and hopefully you can carry that momentum on there.
Thank you, Zach.
All right, guys, that was our duel winner tonight, Shannon Ballou, and what a race from him. Like you said, he wishes some people would have pitted with him, but he ended up, like you said, missing that wreck, got to stay out there, and took home that victory. Put him in the perfect position, Brian. I mean, I can't really sum that up more than him for just being. Sometimes good things work out in the best at the end, right? When you think something's bad.
Yeah, sometimes what you think might be a mistake ended up saving yourself from a bad finish. So, just actually a really good job from him. Thought he messed up. It turned out to be really good for him. So, comes out here, gonna start third. It's just all around a good night for him.
Yeah, definitely. He started here third tonight, so that means he qualified 5th. So he does improve his positions by 1 row, so he jumps a row there. That's definitely a gain for him, and he can take some of what he learned tonight with his truck. The only way to get to see your competition in races like this is racing them. Some people do, I'd say, not sandbag, but not show their full hand. But in a race like this, I think you're going to show your full hand and try to get the best starting position you can. So this really gives a true test to your car, or I should say truck. I always say car. I got a bad problem with that if y'all didn't know that. But we'll fix it up and make it all a truck.
Oh, don't worry. You'll say car again anyway, so.
Yeah, I know.
Because I do all the time. It's just a natural. So, but hey, man, we're waiting for duel number 2 server to go up. I apologize for the fans out there, but I also appreciate everybody sticking around waiting, as we go through the transitions. But our last race here tonight for the VoiceAttack race is going to be their duel number 2 to set the field for their Daytona season opener in the trucks next week. I apologize again. I'm not exactly sure what night it is. Channing said something about Tuesday night. I don't know. I don't know if it's Tuesday, Saturday. I really don't know. Go to their Facebook. There's things posted. Or you can check out the EARL.com. They actually got a website too. And you can check out the schedules and all that stuff.
Yes, and we're looking. Have we got any word on a session, Robert?
No, not yet. I think he's setting it up right now, but I see Dennis.
Yeah, we got the officials in Daytona putting together, telling these trucks to get out of here and these other ones to get here. So.
Yeah, they got to load their setups and get ready to go, and we're waiting for that to happen here as everybody's hanging out here on Facebook and YouTube and Twitch. But hey, don't be afraid to have some chat. The chat's we got the viewership tonight, guys, but the chat is quiet. Don't be afraid to hit us up. Let's talk about some stuff. Also, if you're interested in this league, they do run open sets trucks of in 2019 following the NASCAR schedule. They will be live after their Speed Week and Daytona Week. It'll be live here at FreekyFast every Sunday night at 9 o'clock. They will be live with us. for the whole 2019 season. So there'll be some action-packed racing going on here as we get ready for Speed Week all next week and things like all that kind of stuff. But anyways, I sit here and blab on. Guess I'm trying to find things to talk about. But if you need to go wet your whistle, go ahead and wet your whistle, Zach, and so can Johnson.
Yeah, I might do that in a sec.
Justin said he will. Justin Napier said he would do an interview gladly. All right, well, hey, bring him up. You see, Dennis. Dennis is down in the waiting room. Go ahead and bring him up. I guess I'm saying.
You want to interview him real quick, Robert?
I
can wet my whistle real quick.
I can't. I gotta do this stuff.
All right, Brian, you want to do this one real quick? I guess I'll pull this. I see Nick's in the waiting room too, Robert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we got our stuff together,
yeah.
ladies and gentlemen. We know what we're doing.
Yeah, what place did Dennis finish? I don't even...
Second.
Oh, did he finish second?
Yes, he was right behind.
Alright, I guess we'll bring Dennis up real quick while we're waiting. Brian, you get an interview in him real quick.
Alright. Hey Dennis, you up here in the booth with Brian, you got a copy?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, we're just having a good time, enjoyed these dual races here. So you finished second there. Did the truck feel really good for you?
Yeah, it felt great. Made a mistake on that green flag pit stop there. I saw everyone pitting behind me, so I tried throwing it in there, but that didn't work out. Ended up saving me and came home second after starting for last.
Yeah, so that's definitely a huge gain for you going into the race next week. So you think you're gonna be able to keep the truck up there next week? You got any kind of strategy? You gonna fall to the back? What's the plan there for next week?
I'm just gonna keep it conservative. I don't know how my season's gonna be going here, on if it's gonna be a full-time or limited schedules. I'm just gonna stay conservative, stay out of the way of everybody, and try and finish her out next week.
Awesome. Is there anybody like you give a shout out to for a good finish tonight?
Well, I'm a privateer here, so my wife.
Hey man, whoever, it's awesome to, sometimes you gotta start out on your own, and you'll get somebody with you eventually.
I got something in the making right now, and it'll be a few weeks till I make an announcement for it.
Oh, cool! You got some top secret stuff going on.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, I'll let you go and celebrate your good finish tonight, man.
Appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.
All right, thank you for that interview, Brian. For Dennis, for his second place finish tonight, and everything. I would get who was the third place? I don't even know, but I exited out of the server. I was trying to see if we had the new server.
Same here. I was looking forward as well.
Yeah.
It's a bit of an unusual night.
Yeah, okay, there we go. I think we got it.
Justin said, but second server is up. We are loading into it.
Second server's up.
Yep. So we're loading into it, ladies and gentlemen. But we can get a interview here with maybe one or two more drivers because they got a 10-minute practice left to go. So as we,
I think they're going to advance it. That's what. Well, I think they're going to advance it, right?
No, I think he's just going to run it through.
Yeah, that's what they did last time.
Yeah. So I mean, we have time to interview some guys out there and things like that. I know. I don't know if we have Mark on the server here.
I don't see him.
You don't see him. Is Justin on here? Yes, Mark and Justin are down at HLC.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yep. So, I mean, you could bring up either one of them while we get things loaded up here as we got 7 minutes to go here.
All right. So was Mark our finisher third, right?
Third.
The last one, so.
I know. I just need to go do something real quick, but I will take him gladly.
I'll get him. I'll get him.
All right.
All right. Mark, Robert in the booth, got a copy? We'll see if we can key him up. There he is. You got a copy there, Mark?
Yeah, Mark Drexel.
Yes, yes. You're a little quiet here. Let me turn you up. You there, bud?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
All right. Hey, well, congratulations on your third place finish here in the Duel 1. How did that race go for you? And you ready to watch this Duel 2 as they're gridding and getting ready to go?
Yeah, it's a pretty smooth race there. No white knuckle too bad, but kind of wish I got a little bit better, cleaner restart. Might have had a little better chance.
Yeah. We thought you were gonna pull on the outside there, and you got up on the outside, and then the 11 ducked low and moved around, and unfortunately you finished third. You were up there, but you'll take it, I'm sure. But how's that for you for starting next week? How's the truck feel for you next week here at the EARL?
Yeah, that's a good starting position for me. I'm running Daytona, so it really doesn't matter. But I was just wondering about that restart there. We sped up like about 30 miles an hour before the green flag came out, so that just kind of messed everything up.
10-4, 10-4. All right. Hey, well, I'll let you go celebrate your third place finish and get ready to rock and roll as these guys are getting ready to roll out here in the race here.
All right, well, I'd like to thank FreekyFast for the broadcast, Nick and Bobby for doing all the hard work, and Little Tate's Cupcakes for being my full-time sponsor.
10-4, 10-4. All right. Well, I'll let you go as we're getting all this stuff ready to go, and I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Do you see anybody out there with the pace car?
Nope. I see the pace car took off, and no one's ready, so they're disconnecting from the server. Apparently, he messed the server up, I'm assuming.
Okay.
So we will, let me see. Yeah, he said don't join that one. He's creating another one. It was a mess up. So. Alright, well, I thought that was the server was supposed to be in, but we'll withdraw on that one. And he's putting another one up. So again, I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. But hey, I appreciate everybody, sticking around and, watching this as we go through the steps in the route, all the fun stuff. But this second duel is going to be very interesting, Brian. We got Shane Wood out there. He has a fast truck. Not sure who else is in this duel. Calvin's starting second. We got Dean starting third. Keith will be starting fifth. Jim, let's see here, 76 of Jim will be starting sixth. Seventh place is going to go to Bobby Hamilton. Stephen Page is going to start eighth, and that's what I got for the top 8 right now. I'm not exactly sure who the rest is as we wait for the server to go up. But like I said, we will be live next Thursday, and then we will also be live Saturday. At Daytona. Now, Thursday night, that's Nora. We will be at Las Vegas. So we're gonna have to hop the plane there, Brian, and fly back to Las Vegas. I hope you got some money left over. How was your Las Vegas trip so far? Being out there. Did you lose anything yet? Did you win? Did you see?
Well, I'm not like Zach. I still have my clothes.
Well, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yes, Dennis out there. That was a good race. The first duel, man. You pulled it out. Got a top. It's gonna be hard to top it. Well, I don't know. The second duel might. I don't know. We'll have to see as these guys are getting ready to set their position on everything. But I know one thing, Brian, that we're gonna need to do. We definitely need to get a nickname for Zach. You know.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I mean you're Soda Can Johnson, and it's still Zach. So there your fan base out there. Just start throwing some names out there. We need a nickname for Zach. Something to
The champ has arrived.
No, we're not using that.
No. We'll call me the Wrecker.
Call the record. All right. Well, the second server. All right, it's going up now. And then I guess once everybody's in, they will be advancing it. But if you want to pull Justin up real quick, while I wait for this server to go up, anybody want to interview Justin Napier there in the 56 real quick?
Yes, he was. Was he in the last duel?
Yes. No.
He was in the last duel.
No.
No.
I don't know.
I just don't. Okay, I just don't want to ask some questions about last duel. No, I don't know. We're on the server up anymore, so I can't tell anything. But
I don't think he was.
Okay, well, we'll find out. Hey, Justin Napier, it's Zach in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. You got me?
Yeah, we got you. Well, first question: were you in that last duel? Because we're not in the session anymore.
What was the question now?
Were you in the last duel, or are you in the next duel? The duel coming up.
I was in duel 1.
Okay.
And my team did really well. HLC Motorsports, excuse me, with Alan DeFries and Mark Truex. We pitted a little bit early, and I mean we nailed our pit stop and just came right up there at the end of the tail end of the field. And I mean, if the field didn't block us, we were gonna go right around them. I swear.
Yeah, man, definitely. You definitely. We had Mark definitely have a great finish tonight in third, so it's great to have a teammate who definitely improved your starting positions from qualifying. So that's a big improvement. I'm sure y'all are happy about. And anything y'all can take from the night really that you learned for the race coming up next week?
Oh, definitely. We definitely took the experience of doing a green flag pit stop tonight. We hadn't got that experience in the other races. Working together as a team, coming together to the pits and leaving together as a team really helped us. We did really well. I'm so proud of my team tonight. I'm working with some really amazing guys, and I'm so excited for Daytona.
Awesome, man. Well, before we let you go, Justin, would anybody like to give another shout out to, or any expectations for upcoming season for you?
I can definitely tell you my expectations this year is going to be win that championship. That's my ultimate goal. I'll do what I have to. I mean, I ain't going to go out there and wreck people for it, but I'm going to run clean, respectable races week in, week out. Definitely got to thank my mom. She's always watching me. I got to thank Mark. I got to thank Alan. Pretty much every guy at HLC Motorsports. I got to thank Nick and Bobby for what they do. I got to thank you guys. You guys do an amazing job every week, and I really appreciate everybody in this league.
We can see those, teamwork. Oh, no problem, Justin. You have a great night, man. All right, guys. That was Justin Napier here. He was in our first duel. Sorry, I completely I don't know, bad with numbers, I guess, and I didn't catch what position he finished in, unfortunately, there. But he was in our first duel with his teammates, and he had even one of his teammates finish third. So, Mark Truxell, and we'll see how these guys in this next duel. There are some guys in here running some laps right now, so it's gonna be interesting to see how these guys do.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. So we'll run a quick commercial and then we will be back and get ready for this second duel here at the EARL. So we'll be right back.
Alfala is $10,500 richer. Two-time NASCAR. Is your 2013 NASCAR iRacing done? It's going to be Hoopy winning the race, and it's going to be Conti taking away his first NASCAR 2017 NASCAR Beginner Series Championship to Ryan Luza. Alfala is a four-time champion of the NASCAR Beginner iRacing Series.
Alright, well, we're back with 4 minutes to go here for duel number 2 with Shane Wood, Bobby Hamilton Jr., Stephen Page, Keith Dunn, whole bunch of fast drivers out here we got. So we're going to have another 30 laps of FreekyFast action-packed racing here at the EARL for the VoiceAttack Pole Award. Proud sponsor of the EARL, so make sure you check them out at VoiceAttack.com. They'd be more than willing to help you out with any questions you have, or how to probably help you how to use the program if you not too sure on how to use it. But it's an awesome program to use. It keeps your hands free from touching a whole bunch of buttons on your wheel and basically talking to the mic, and it tells you, oh, as we see the 25 into the 51, and they're destroying trucks already.
Yeah, that's definitely, they want to get all the wrecking out right now and get that over with before the race.
Right. Let's do it now, guys. Let's just wreck now and then be done and over with it. But I appreciate everybody, staying here. And again, like I said, not to keep repeating myself like a broken record, because that drives myself nuts. But transition of going through things and everything, and I appreciate you, Zach and Brian, sticking around doing this stuff, and thank you. So
you're welcome.
He sounds so
I'm glad everybody else wants to stick around with us. How about that? That's what I'm glad about.
That's what I'm talking about. We got a good fan base out there, and I appreciate it. I'm sure you guys do too, but
oh yeah,
I really appreciate it. Everybody has tuned in, subscribe, hit the bell button, share, follow, all that stuff. It means a lot. It really, really does help the leagues grow, and it helps us grow, and different things like that. So. So I mean, with that being said, is there any teammates in this race that you know of? I'm not too sure.
I know Stephen Page, Calvin Allison.
Okay.
Are teammates on another Jamie Christensen's part of his team. There may be another Keith Dunn. Keith Dunn may be their teammate also, in the 38. But maybe we should go through the grid here, since we didn't get to unfortunately do that last time. We want to hit our grid real quick before we get sidetracked. So much to talk about.
Yeah, we can dip down through the grid right here. So tonight for this second duel race, we got Shane Wood starting on the pole. Then we got Calvin Allison starting outside pole in second. In third place, we're going to have, I think, Dean Moore. In fourth place, we are going to have Derek Runge. Fifth place is going to be Keith Dunn. Sixth place is going to be Jim Walton. Seventh place, Bobby Hamilton Jr. Eighth place is going to be Stephen Page. Charles Widner going to start ninth. And 10th, we got Jason Spear. 11th, Daryl Spear. Oh, they must be related. Didn't notice that.
I think they're
Tommy
brothers.
Brothers?
I think so.
Okay, that's cool. We got Tommy D'Angelo 12th, JD, I call him JD, 13th, and then Brendon Puffenbarger 14th.
All right, that's our grid right there for tonight's race.
And I believe Brendon Puffenbarger and, as Brian says, JD, we're going to talk to JD. His pronunciation on his last name, because I don't want to slaughter it. Too bad. Man, I'm not going to try that one.
You know, if I can't take a stab at it.
Yeah, I'm not
I just need to talk to you.
Yeah, we'll just talk to you one day. Maybe he'll win this race. Well, I mean, you never know. He's starting from the back. He can always win at Daytona. But it looks like Shane Wood's going to take an EOL here.
Yeah, he's got to go through.
Race.
He's got to do the same thing.
Yeah, he's got to stay above 5 laps down.
Yep.
So keep his starting position for locked in.
So he's going to ride in the back. So that's going to pull Calvin up to first place, I believe.
Yeah, Calvin will start on
Dean.
the outside, but Dean Moore will be on the bottom. So whoever, I guess, whichever line you like more. That Derek Runge starting 4th here behind him. So
all right.
I believe Derek is teammates with Bobby Hamilton Jr. too. So that'll be interesting if they can get help with each other.
Yep. Here we go. Last duel of the night here at the Earl. Pace car's going to duck in, and we're going to get FreekyFast for the last time here tonight. As these guys get ready to go. Green's out. Green's out. There they go. They got the freaky green.
That's a new one from Robert. Everybody is Calvin Allison. That 28 tries to make that 28 a little bit. Oh, yes, he does clear. Good job, Calvin, there. Getting clear of Dean Moore.
Really good.
Great restart from him. Gonna have Derek Runs on that outside net 84, leading that line with Dean Moore in second behind that 28 on that bottom. Looks pretty double foul from there on back. These guys are really see if we can have a repeat of dual race number 1 without maybe the big one. That's the only unfortunate thing we did have in dual race 1, but we definitely had some great racing because dual 1 put on a show. Let's see what dual 2 can. These guys are probably fired up after watching that first one too. So it'll be interesting to see how these guys compete.
Well, my question to you two is, what can they take away from dual 1 watching it to apply it to this race for them?
Don't pit by yourself.
Oh.
Or maybe you should pit by yourself.
Yeah, or maybe you should pit by yourself.
Let's say
we're gonna have 28 at Calvin Allison jump up to the high line. He thought that high line was getting that run, but actually the bottom took off pretty good. He's got a teammate now in side by side now with Keith Dunn on the second truck in that bottom line. I don't know if Calvin's trying to get hooked up with his teammate there by getting up on the high line and maybe getting the 38 up in front of him or maybe behind him, but it's interesting. Got Dean Moore though, who's he's like, I'll happily take the lead, but I think Calvin's gonna have a pretty big run here. Can he get back by him before start finish line? I don't think he will. So Dean Moore will lead this lap.
Is that 20 and the 51 teammates?
The 20 and the 51, yes, they are.
Okay, because I see
they're
the 50
in Discord together.
Right, and I see 51's back there helping the 20 here. Try to keep them from going a lap down.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you can't go a lap down either because you can't go more than less than 5 laps down. So you don't want to lose a lap because that's not good.
Yeah. That's interesting. Also, Brendon Puffenbarger was also the guy who did not take a time in qualifying. He started from the rear of this field, and he's slowly worked his way up to 9th. So see if he can become a factor here with even our champion Bobby Hamilton Jr. He's that 3rd truck in that bottom line. He's worked his way up to 5th from 7th. So in tow right now with that bottom line. See how this plays out for these guys. These guys are really racing good as Dean Moore continues to lead.
Well, let's hope we don't have a freaky yellow.
Yeah, it's definitely something they don't want to see.
Yeah, they want to see.
They're all nicely, tightly packed, especially on the bottom line. Well, they were.
Yeah, how fast can these, be tightly packed like we just seen there, guys, and then all of a sudden it's like right out the window.
So outside lane's got a little bit more momentum right now. Hopefully that, as Zach likes to put it, hopefully the energy will travel up through them.
Yes, this is a great race, side by side by side by side by side, as I like to say. And looks like Calvin's starting to move that up to that third line.
Ooh, the 76
Oh,
is going to be.
Yep.
Yeah. They're going to stick it 3 wide here.
Yeah, he's in the sucker hole.
Yeah, it's Jim Walton in the 76 here.
Look at that thing just pull right up through the middle.
Yeah, it's a pretty good run there from Jim Walton in that 76. 3 wide by 3 wide, guys. What a show. Oh, and the 76.
Oh, man.
He looked to close the door on the 28. He slightly did. Looks like the 28's going to back out of it. Calvin's going to. I've seen enough of that. I don't like being up top of 3 wide either. I kind of understand his feelings. But 76 though, Jim Walton, what a move from him. He saw that middle line open up as they started to use that third lane, and man, he said, "I'll take the middle line. That looks pretty good." And right behind him, you know, he's got the one of Stephen Page, yeah, and he's a teammate with Calvin. So Calvin's dropped back.
All of a sudden, he's even lost his help after he lost the lead up there on the outside line. Now he's going to go all the way to the back.
Yeah, from almost to lead to the back, and his teammate Keith Dunn up here looking to maybe take a position from our leader here, Dean Moore. But Dean Moore has really done a great job of holding that lead. Bobby Hamilton Jr. is going to duck out to the outside in that 25.
Yeah, don't think
side drafting there. We got some really close racing, guys.
I don't think that truck behind him. Oh well.
No, it's the run's coming. I saw it build.
Yeah. I forgot these things kind of suck up really fast.
Yeah, they really get a run going. They do. And Bobby Hamilton Jr. is going to pull even here with Dean Moore through the center of the corner. It's going to be interesting to see who leads this lap. Bobby Hamilton Jr. can get that energy build up behind him more. The outside line, there he's going to do. He's going to take this lead. Now, will he clear is going to be the question. Don't believe he's going to. Seems like the energy is really seen the finish once they got to the trioval.
Yeah, I think he's going to have to wait until out of 2 here. I think we're there on the back stretch.
Yeah, he's going to need that help. And the outside line's not as forward up as it was, but the 76 of Jim Walton still giving great pushes. That 25 Bobby Hamilton Jr. here. Neck and neck, man. These guys are really see, I'm sitting here thinking, like, you know, do you've seen the caution come out in that race before? Do these guys go as long as they can on the fuel run and then just take a splash to make it at the end?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's exactly what you do. I think that's the best strategy.
Yeah, because you never know with these cautions. Unless everybody starts pitting. You don't want to be out here all by yourself, of course. But we've seen Jam Blue pit by himself and Wolf win a new one with fortunately not being called for the big one because he's out of it. So sometimes not being in the lead pack at Daytona can actually help you to stay out of some of this stuff. So the issue here is this. We got the outside line changing pretty much every lap, but that 38 has been glued to that 33 bumper. And 33 has not moved off that yellow line much. It likes it down there for sure.
Yeah, I think
that 84, he worked his way back up after he was behind Calvin there, but Calvin dropped back. So he's back up to that third car in that high line. He's really back up here. He's got his teammate right here to lead that line, so you know he probably wants to help that line.
The 38 truck's going to have to keep an eye on his temperatures here. He's really tucked up behind 33.
Yeah. Bobby Hamilton very close to clearing there. They need a little more help. Jim Walton, if they get that 84 more to the rear bumper of Jim Walton, I think Bobby Hamilton will have the energy. Derek's going to have a pretty good pusher to get the energy to Jim. Will it transfer? That's the problem. I don't think it's going to, but Bobby Hamilton Jr. is edging closer and closer, clearing. Now my question is, does he take that bottom line?
I think so.
I think you have to.
The bottom line is just so strong.
Yeah, Daytona, this bottom line is it's very strong, but the outside line of these trucks can be very vital too. And you can already see, look at that. Look at these big runs down this back straight. Bobby Hamilton Jr. clears easily. Don't do that.
Oh, but they did a great job not wrecking.
There was no caution.
Wow.
No caution. Everybody's clean.
Yeah,
Holy
unfortunately,
cow.
Jim Walton. Yeah, unfortunately, he just thought he was clear and just that he's probably kicking himself for that one. But
Yeah, we'll ride along with him here as now we have a yellow. So, but we'll watch what happened with that 76. And, oh, he thought he was clear from the 33. It spins him around, and then we do have a yellow that came out. Who was that yellow on?
I believe that was an admin yellow.
Oh, an admin yellow? All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we had an admin yellow, so that was an admin yellow for, probably for the...
For the wreck before, yeah.
Right, right.
Yeah, Dean didn't take too much damage. He definitely took some right front damage, but it could have been worse. Big thing, like Brian says, he kept it clean, got it back on the banking, and never hit nothing else. I think Jim's going to come pretty unscathed from it, too. He's going to have a little bit of rear end damage, maybe at most. Door damage. Nobody else getting any real issue there. I'll check on the 38 of Keith Dunn if he yielded. No, Keith Dunn completely got it. Do that clean, too, so... Everybody pretty clean to that wreck, but Derek Runge is going to be our leader here. But his leader with his teammate Bobby Hamilton Jr. second, Keith Dunn in third, Jason Spear in fourth, Brendon Puffenbarger up from starting 14th. He's up to fifth, guys. So pretty interesting stuff we got here. Now these this is like I said. Now they pit Brian. Guess what? They're good to the end.
Yeah, I think
the caution they wanted to catch.
Yeah, because what you how many laps short were these guys? It couldn't have been by much.
Yeah, okay. So we have about 20. We're coming right here with when they cross start finish line next time. It'll be 27 or no, my bad. It'll be 17 to go. And yeah, that is plenty of fuel for that. You can almost go about 40. You can pretty much go about 40 laps on full tank. So with a half tank, that could definitely go 20. So plenty good from here. They were pretty much in their window once it was 20 to go, in my opinion. Maybe even go 41, 42 laps possibly. So.
Okay.
So they're
they were just a couple laps short.
They were only a couple short. Yeah. They were really about 5-6 short, maybe 5. It probably could stretch it even farther than that. I imagine. It's been I definitely have to see what they're what kind of fuel they're getting, but yeah, they're good to go now for sure. So everybody here from here on out is good to go. It's just really interested. Wasn't really paying attention too much right there, but did they take any tires? No, most people just took fuel and go. Now, if you're near the back, I would take tires, just because you're back there already, definitely. And you know, might as well. Now the top 6 or 7, you're going to want to just take fuel. So, just enough to make it to the end. So. Going to be an interesting finish here to our races. We're going to be coming to 16 to go this time. I think we'll have about half the race left of this duel left. So lots of stuff can still happen here, folks. Stay tuned because never know, your winner could come from out of nowhere.
Yeah. Is the weather the same as duel 1 too? I guess assume.
Yeah, it's 70 degrees outside and it is mostly cloudy with 70-degree track temp.
All right.
The east wind at 12 mile an hour and 100% humidity.
And again, I don't know which way's east because we don't got our PR woman out there tonight. So. All right.
I
Well,
should well, I should be able to know this, but I can't. I've been to Daytona. I can't think. I'm trying to think which way is north of Daytona. Then I can tell you, but I don't know. I can't think. These trucks are too mesmerizing. They distract me. It's like Calvin Allison here came out second too in this pits. So back up to the front, Calvin. At 28.
Yeah, as the pace car lights are out, and we're going to be going green with 15 to go.
Yep.
So, like you said, halfway through already. I believe the action's probably going to pick up here. With about 10 to go, I would imagine these guys are going to start picking up the pace and start jostling for positions. But I was really shocked how that 76 sucked up in there in the middle. That was impressive.
Yeah, Jim Walton made his 76 pretty. It showed the strength of his truck definitely when he sucked up to that middle line, but he's unfortunately he got the yellow because he claimed that caution, but I think he's gonna be completely all right. Everybody here still in the lead lap. He didn't get much damage, like I said. Dean Moore really just got a little bit of right front damage, so Dean may be able to work his way back up here from his unfortunate from him getting a casualty, but pace car's in.
All right, we're going to get ready to do the freaky greens out. Here they go. Woohoo!
Derek runs, and that 84 leads us to the green flag. See what his teammate in tow with Bobby Hamilton Jr. there on the bottom. Let's see what these guys can do as teammates. And I think Calvin's calling back to his teammate in third place in line right there saying, maybe we can team up here on these two teammates. So might be a game of teammates right now, guys.
Yeah, I think so. I think it definitely is, because right now you just want to try to get yourself set up to where you can make a good run with about 2 to 3 laps to go. So you're definitely going to want to be trying to find friends, right?
Yeah, for sure. And we got on the outside there with Calvin Allison, we got Jason Spear and Daryl Spear. So got those two on the outside there pushing the 28, not the 38. 28 at Calvin Allison. And Calvin's going to get an amazing run down this front straightaway.
Yeah, even better than a friend, a brother helps as well.
Yeah, right? But Bobby Hamilton Jr., he's doing a pretty good job pushing his teammate Derek Runs there on the bottom. But I think sooner or later that 28's going to prevail. The runs are getting down this back straightaway. And these straightaways is amazing as he clears. Does he pull down to the bottom? He doesn't.
All right,
Calvin Allison chooses to keep that high line.
Real quick, guys, just to let you know, Keith out there on Facebook said the back stretch is northeast.
So going down the back stretch is northeast?
Yes.
Okay.
So they got a tailwind. Correct?
Yeah, they'd be going across the car, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but that might be why you see them joshing in 3 and 4 all the time. That wind.
Very possible, yeah.
But now you got that 25 of Bobby Hamilton. He's bumper hooking.
He's pushing his teammate pretty well right now, keeping him ahead of that 28. That 28 clear, but he didn't take that chance, I think. Or he didn't take the lead when he could have taken it there. I think he wants to be on the outside line. I think he likes the outside line and wants to be there when it comes down to the end. But sooner or later, you're going to have to clear, I think, and just take the bottom. But Derek Runs on the bottom had a pretty big moment there going through the tri-oval. We could have had issues, but did a great job of holding on to it, getting pushed by that 25 Bobby Hamilton Jr. there in tow with the 38 of Keith Dunn in third there.
All right, well, we got a fan out there rooting for Derek, the 84 out there rooting. Dalton, thank you there on the YouTube side. Much appreciated.
Calvin's getting close again to clearing. The run's going to die out a little bit here, but does it come out of the tri-oval? He's there, but it's not there. It's so close, and he's going to have to get another shot at trying to get back up there. See, sooner or later, your help behind you is going to have to start getting cleaner air and cooling down, but Calvin's going to go back at it again. Those runs are getting on the outside line, makes that outside line so tough to hold on that bottom. But Derek Runge and Bobby Hamilton are doing a great job on the bottom just to really control this bottom lane.
Yeah, I mean, Bobby Hamilton, he's pushing really, really well. You know, we go inside, ride with him, and watch him go around here one lap. Just why he's hugging that yellow line, and he's just all over the back of his teammate. I mean, there's no air in between there.
You see him ducking out like that, it's because he's trying to probably grab some air. Any chance he can get, he's trying to grab air. Now, when he does that little maneuver back and forth, he really doesn't want to be on the bumper of his teammate. That will really upset him. He's got to really time those things. Calvin's going to have a big run here. That 83 in tow with the 32 behind him.
Wow, Bobby Hamilton is just, he is, I mean, he's all over the 84.
Yeah, it's really a management game from Bobby. He wants to push him 84 as hard as he can so that line stays ahead of the outside line. But he doesn't want to get the truck too high also and ruin his night. So his goal is really manage it while keeping, it's a management game definitely on the inside line. The outside line I feel is a little bit easier to manage your temps. The inside line is definitely, in my opinion, the harder area once you get stuck down there on the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, he's not even lifting. He's like maybe a split second here and there, but he's not even letting off the gas.
It helps to also have a truck in front of you that's fast. So you know, them being teammates, their trucks are working well together because they're pretty much probably similar, very similar speeds by themselves. So you know, that definitely helps. That makes where Bobby doesn't have to check up if say he's running behind a truck that doesn't have the speed. But look at all these trucks. All trucks are in tow. All these trucks have speed. So
well, we got 8 laps to go.
Continues to surge out there.
Well, with 10 to go, this is the last dual race here at the EARL for the VoiceAttack. I want to quick say to everybody out there, thanks for hanging in, watching from 8 o'clock on until 11 o'clock. We much appreciate it. Hit that share button, like button, follow button, subscribe button, hit the bell for when we go live. We much appreciate it, but we're going to wrap up tonight as these guys are going to be battling it hard here for, what, 7 laps to go here, guys. So I'll hand it over to Soda Can Johnson and Zach Hall to finish out tonight's race.
Yeah, coming to 7 to go right there. This is going to get intense, guys. This pack is getting very built up. As you can see, all the trucks are in just nose to tail. This is a lot of energy being built. This is when some of the fastest times are being ran this race round. See guys managing their attempts, swaying back and forth, trying to help. That 28, he has stayed there on that outside this whole time. Brian, what do you think is going to happen here, Brian? I can't even predict right now what line's going to come out of this the victor.
Well, I think what you got to do if you're the 28 truck right now is you don't go to the bottom line because right now,
big run.
Like right now, you're leading through the tri-oval, so you just gotta manage that run.
Oh, we have a warp.
Yellow, 6 to go.
Yeah, and that was a warp caution. Somebody warped out. Who was involved? I see the 3 was involved, but all right. Well,
that first Daryl and the Daryl Spear in the 32. Looks like he may have just got bumpered up a little bit right here by the Tommy D'Angelo and Tommy Blink from there.
Yeah, unfortunately though, whoever bumper hooked the 38 blinked out and then came back.
Yeah, 30. Yeah, the 3 of Tommy D'Angelo.
Okay. So that could have been a warp. That had to be, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. It looks like just what really that the big run that they had down that front straightaway there with the 28 not jumping out of line. They were just stacking up a little bit. And the 3 was on the right side of the right quarter panel of that 32 with Darryl Spear, and it just hooked him into the wall. And then from there, it unfortunately took out a few other guys. Like I think the 38 may have got some. Believes.
Well, you know what that could do now for the 20? The 20 now here with 5 to go.
Yeah, he can go out for a win.
Now he can go for the win and show his dominant car. See, I did it, Zach. Did the same thing. Truck. You know what's funny is I tell my wife all the time. She's like, "Well, I'm gonna go over to my mom and borrow her van. I gotta go pick something up. I mean, car." And I tell her, I said, "It's not a car. It's a van." I can't even say a truck right here, but whatever.
We make it 2 to green when we take this. I mean, two laps to go when this race ends. Because we don't have any. Well, we do have 1 lap truck now. Keith Dunn, 38 unfortunates from that wreck, going a lap down. But I don't think we're gonna get no free like wave rounds or lucky dogs or anything. So we may get 1 less lap of.
And I just heard deja vu again because I just heard a vehicle blow.
Just pop. Oh man. Yeah. Daytona will do that to engines. There's definitely a place where you can either go home in a celebration or go home on a hauler in pieces. So.
Well, I feel like we're rewatching the Duel 1 because this is what happened in Duel 1. So now we're here in Duel 2.
Cautions,
Right. Now we're down, and we'll see if we have basically a 1-lap shootout.
Yeah. I'm interested to see what line does Calvin choose here to restart because he had the help of the 83 who pushed him there the whole time on the bottom, Jason Spear. He's got the choice between that or Bobby Hamilton Jr. on the outside.
I would start on the top and split the team.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. We got teammates at 84 of Derek Runge and Bobby Hamilton on the outside. I think Calvin needs to stick to his guns, and he needs to, personally, I would pick the bottom lane. And that 83 pushing there on the outside, I think that 83 can push him for 1 or 2 solid laps on the bottom. So if I was him, I would maybe pick that, but I mean, you never know. That 83 might go without him.
Well,
that's jump out on him.
And we seen what Bobby Hamilton, pushing his teammate pretty hard. So we know them 2 trucks can hook up, and they're drafting very well tonight. So I mean, this is a good question.
Definitely.
It looks like he's gonna take the inside.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see. Me personally, I would have took the high side just to split the team up. I mean, that's just me, because then that would have gave my teammate a chance to win it too. To me, you're putting I'd be putting my teammate in a chance of not winning it. If you go high, you split the teams, and now you got 2 trucks on your teams that have a chance to win. So that would be my thinking. But what do I know?
That's why we're broadcasting, Robert.
That's right. I don't know how to win.
Well, I think Calvin made a pretty good decision. I think the 83 pushed him there. I think he's like, you know what, Jason, I've seen you in my mirror for the last 10 or 15 laps pushing me all the way to the lead where I got, and Jason never left him earlier. So we'll see if that, if this is the thing about players, it doesn't have to be your teammate to get help. So. This is 2 teammates on the outside line versus non-teammates here, but we're gonna have 2 to green here, or 2 to go, as we're gonna be going green this lap. So we're gonna get us a good little battle here. Caution comes out this lap.
Don't count out Shane back there too. He has a strong truck. He showed it in qualifying.
All it takes is people to start making moves, and it's gonna shake up stuff, and we'll see here come to the screen.
Yeah, as we're going to get ready to go green, ladies and gentlemen, as pace car ducks in. Green's out. Here we go.
Oh, somebody's going to try to Kyle Busch this.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
That's the 51. The JD. He's He's on the outside.
Holy cow.
He's not had no
Wow.
help now, unfortunately for him.
Well, he's got front end damage, but he says, I don't care. I'm going for it. He's sending the mail.
Man, he tried it. He almost made it work.
He almost Kyle Bushed it. 2 to go, though. Calvin Allison in the lead. Got the 2 guys on the outside pushing teammates.
Oh, man, these trucks are just pinned together, guys. Watch that bumper
On the
looking.
top third line, we also have another teammate of Calvin Allison. Does he help the 2 teammates in front of him to gain his position, or does he help his teammate and not help? That's his position. Now the big run from the 84 coming out of 2 or 4 to the start-finish line for the white flag.
Final lap,
Who
ladies
comes
and
back
gentlemen.
around?
Oh, look
The
at the
winner.
20. He looked inside. Oh, boy, here it comes. That 20.
Does the 83 when does the 83 leave him? That's the question for me right now.
I don't
I think
think
it's
he's
pretty
going
much
to.
Thomas
I
Chance.
don't think he's going to.
Oh, and the
Oh, he
Bobby
pushed up the. Oh, we got 3 wide.
Big battle. Bobby Hamilton Jr. coming up the middle. Give the 83 a push.
Wow, if anybody wants some fast action-packed racing, come check out the EARL
Coming out
Sunday
of
night.
4.
Here we go.
The big run from Jason Spear.
Side by side.
Oh, man. I think the 28's got it.
Oh,
Got him.
yeah.
Calvin
Wow,
Allison with
the
checker.
top
Jason
5.
Spear second. Charles Widner third.
Look at the
Wow.
top 5 and how far back they were.
Oh yeah, they were all right under a blanket, man.
Wow. Just
Congrats to
wow.
Calvin for pulling that one out. He did a wonderful job there.
Well of a job and one heck of a race from these guys. Congratulations to the winners tonight. Who won the poll? Will
Jones.
Will Jones.
Right,
Congratulations to him. Then congratulations to
Shane Wood, his teammate, he'll be starting second on the outside of the front row. And then his the Duel 1 winner tonight was Shannon Ballou. Our
Yep.
Duel 2 winner, Calvin Allison.
congratulations to all the winners. Thank you everybody out there for tuning in. It was awesome. We had a I think this was the best viewership we had since we've been broadcasting. So we much appreciate it out there. And we appreciate iRacing for giving us this awesome game that they offer us and everything they do. But man, congratulations to him. We'll see. Do we have Calvin in Discord to talk to Calvin?
Yeah, we have Calvin. We got the top 3, I think.
Okay, all right. Well, we can talk to the top 3 real quick, and then I would like to try to get an interview in with Nick and Bobby about the upcoming season here before we sign off tonight.
Yeah, we'll get do you want me to go ahead and pull up Charles Winder, Brian, you interview him, and then we'll just do the normal way we do it, I guess.
Yeah.
No,
Actually, after these interviews, I will have to take off.
Yeah,
here.
you gotta get out of here. Yeah.
Yep, that's
So,
fine. It's understandable. We
I'll
appreciate you
pull
sticking
up
around.
Charles here. Waiting room. Calvin to the waiting room. And Mr. Jason Spear to the waiting room. All right, we'll pull up Charles or Charlie. Oh, I'm sorry, I said Charles. Oh, or is Charles in the game? It's Charlie on Discord. Okay, there we go. That's where I got confused. We'll pull up Charlie Widner here for Brian to interview for her. We let Brian go to bed.
Yep. Brian needs
Hey,
to-
Charlie, you're up in the booth with Brian. You got a copy?
Oh yeah.
Well, man, that was an amazing finish right there. Coming with about 2 to go, what was your strategy to try to maybe steal a win?
I was gonna hug the yellow as long as I could, and if something opened up, I was gonna take it.
Yeah, I like the simplicity of it. That sometimes that's the best way to go about it. So, how were you able to get to the front? What did you do, and did it work as well as you thought it would?
Well, the start of the race, I just tried to hang in the back a little bit in case something was to happen, and I got lucky enough to avoid any kind of incident, kept the car clean, and happened to come out of the pits at a decent position and just tried to maintain it, get to the bottom, and like I said, hug that Yalla.
Yeah, man. Well, it worked out for you pretty well here. You came home third, so I think that's going to equate to
Sixth.
you got
Sixth.
sixth place. Yes,
Yep.
math. Oh man. So sixth place for the race next week. You think you got anything for him next week?
Oh yeah, I had a really good truck tonight. It was really fun. The end of that race was really fun. A lot of close racing, beating and banging. I wouldn't want anything else. That was really exciting, and yeah, as long as I can stay out of trouble, I plan on being up towards the front.
All right, sounds awesome. Well, is there anybody you'd like to give a shout out to for your third place finish?
Oh yeah, Nick Hurd and Bobby for keeping the league going. We got. I'd like to thank you guys for doing the broadcast. My teammates, a couple that was in the other duel, Chris Garrett and Jamie, who was on the Alliance team, Highline Racing and JCR allied teams, and just the guys in the race with me that was helping me push. I had Stephen Page, and I was helping push Calvin at the end there. Just a lot of good guys that was working together.
Cool. Well, I'll let you go celebrate your finish, and we'll talk to you next week.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, that was our third place finisher tonight in duel number 2, Charlie Widner. So pretty happy. I'm sure he's pretty happy to come out of third, and we'll get us a quick interview. I'm down here with Jason Spear, our second place finisher.
If you need to hop off, Brian, we understand. Hi, Jason.
Oh, hey, Jason, this is Zach in the booth. You got a copy?
I sure do, Zach.
All right, man. Well, what a finish tonight. You really did a great job, man, to get that thing to second. You were pushing Calvin. You got Calvin to where he was from y'all's great help up on the outside line. Can you really describe your this dual race for us?
Yeah, it was intense as heck. I was behind Calvin on the outside line, and just trying to get a good push to get him out in front of the lower line if he would take it. I thought I was going to have to bail out a couple times because of the heat, but after that last caution, the truck cooled down, went in and got some fuel, come back out, and was on that lower line. I pulled out on him. I thought I had him, but I just didn't. I don't know. I just didn't have enough to get by him.
Yeah, for sure. We seen it was really close. You almost had enough there, Jason, and well, yeah, you qualified, I believe, 20th in qualifying, so you were able to bring your position all the way up. I believe you'll be starting 6th, and 6th in the race next week. So, how do you feel about upping your starting position for that?
Feel good about that. I'd like to be a little closer for sure, but I knew my setup was really a good race setup, not so much a qualifying setup, although I've been trying to work on that a little bit. But I knew that the race setup would push good. It didn't get real hot unless I just was resting on the other guy's bumper. So my temperature's just pretty cool. May need to go down on that a little bit. Other than that, I think I got a fast truck for the 500.
Awesome, Jason. Well, congrats on your second place finish tonight. And before we let you go, anybody you want to send a shout out to or thanks to?
Yeah, I want to thank my sponsor. They came on board at the end of the year last year, Web Heating and Air. They make it to where I can do this every week. So I want to thank them and my teammate, Daryl Spear, my spotters, Ronnie Spear. Really appreciate them guys and look forward to next week. Thanks for what you guys do, and congratulations to Calvin. That was a good win.
Jason, real
Awesome.
quick, is that your brother, Dad? Who's that?
Daryl is my brother. He's
Okay.
running behind me,
Awesome.
and Ronnie is my spotter.
And Ronnie is
My dad.
Yeah. man, keep it in the family. That is awesome to see and hear, and congratulations again, man. But all right.
Yeah,
Hey,
congratulations,
thanks,
Jason.
Robert, Zach. Appreciate what you guys do up there. It's fun to listen to you. I watched the first race, and you guys done a real good job up there. Thanks.
We much
Well,
appreciate
we really
it.
appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have a great night, Jason.
Thanks, guys.
All right, that was our second place man, Jason Spear, in Duel 2. Like you heard him, he's pretty happy to come out and improve his starting position. But one man that didn't improve his starting position because he started second tonight, which means he qualified fourth in our race, and he'll be starting fourth next week. But I'm sure he's happy with the win. We'll bring Calvin Allison up here to let Robert talk to him.
10-4. All right. All right, Calvin Allison, Robert in the booth. You got a copy there, bud?
Yes, sir.
Well, congratulations, man. What a race here. You did great in the qualifying. You did great in Duel number 2. How was the truck for you here tonight?
Well, I really wanted to just ride around in the back and see what happened if we was able to do a green flag run, and unfortunately that didn't happen. So I took a little bit less fuel than what I should have. I was really cutting it close there at the end, and I was actually kind of glad that second caution come out, so I was able to not run out of fuel. But all in all, it was pretty good.
Yeah, well, you qualified and you put yourself starting P4 for the Daytona 500 here at the EARL VoiceAttack Pole Award. The 83 helped you out all night out there. You guys look really, really strong. I don't know, you guys you're not teammates, are you?
No, I'm with JCR.
Okay, I apologize. I don't remember teams yet. I'll eventually get that, but well, with that being said, then I can ask this question. Next week at the 500, you and the 83 plan on maybe hooking up a little bit out there, because these guys look really, really strong out there on the top line.
I mean, I'm willing to work with anybody as long as I don't get turned around. So we'll just have to see what happens.
There you go. There you go. Well, before I let you go, man, I want to say again, congratulations on your win here, Duel number 2 in 2019 for the first time here at the EARL. So that's something that, maybe you can repeat next year. But with that being said, is there anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, big thanks to my JCR teammates, Keith and Jamie, and I don't know what, Stephen Page. I don't know why it's slipping my mind. And big thanks to Charlie for pushing me to that win tonight. They should have went by me on the outside, but he was able to give me a good push there off of 4 and help me get a dual win. So we'll just have to hope everything goes right again in the 500, so we can put her in victory lane.
Yep, there you go. There you go. Well, congratulations again, man, and we'll let you go celebrate this and get your truck packed up, and then enjoy your week here at Daytona as you get ready for the 500, and hopefully, you come out with a win there, like you said. So,
thanks, guys, for the broadcast and everything.
Not a problem, bud. Not a problem. And you take care and have a wonderful night.
Thank you, too.
All right.
All right.
All right.
That was our win. Oh, did I put him in the... Okay, you did. Never mind.
It's all right.
I thought I put him in the right room. I was about to say. Sorry about that.
Nope, that's all right. But I wanted to bring up Nick and Bobby. We can actually bring them both up at the same time. If you don't mind there, Zach. They're both in the waiting room.
Oh, you want me to do it real quick? I can do it real quick.
Yep, bring them both up. Nick and Bobby, Robert up here in the booth. You guys got a copy?
I got you, man.
All right. Well, I brought you both up to have a talk about the league, the VoiceAttack, and anything for the viewers out there about the league coming up here. You got your 500 coming up next week. Things are going to be broadcasted, and anything you want to, let anybody know out there before we sign off tonight.
Well, there's a lot going on here as of late with a lot of different things. We're working on 2 other series we're going to bring up, and but as for right now, for about the next week, we've got to get through Daytona here. We've got a few events planned. I'm happy to have you guys here, at least be part of Speed Weeks, at least for one event. I know things didn't pan out the way we had initially planned with a different broadcaster, but
well, it happens.
yeah, but yeah, as far as this week goes, I mean, I'm really happy with the way the events tonight went. I think the qualifying went really good, and it wasn't too many issues. The duels went. I wish I'd have been a little bit quicker with that, but
you did good.
Overall, I think the races themselves were really fun. That first one was pretty intense. Sitting there spotting for my team. In the second one, it was just intense, but some really great racing. I'm looking forward to more of it. I know Tuesday we have the Cup Cars 60 lap race we're doing. Wednesday we're doing the old Nationwide Series cars, circa 2010, I believe, cars. So we're doing that, and then after that we got our main event next Tuesday, February 19th. We'll be doing our Daytona 250. So give these guys a little bit of a break with the trucks here, and I'm sure guys will hit the ground next Tuesday running. But yeah, a lot going on here.
All right, and those races will be broadcasted on CFI, correct?
Yes, sir. So the next 3 Speed Weeks events we have will be broadcast on Checkered Flag Interactive. I appreciate those guys coming on board for Speed Weeks and doing that.
Right.
And like I said, I appreciate you guys coming on board and doing this very last minute with about 24 hours notice. So it was a great broadcast tonight. I was watching all night. So yeah, I appreciate you guys being able to do that and pull through.
Oh,
you, Soda Can Johnson, and Zach over there. So yeah, I can't wait till we get to Atlanta with y'all.
Well, I know one thing. I can say this before I let Bobby there talk. Whatever he has to say. Tonight was the best viewership we had here at FreekyFast. The viewership we topped out around 60 people watching across the board. So that is nice. That's good to see. Exposure.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things that the league itself has compared to last year and some other leagues we run into, the drivers are so competitive. The setups and the intensity from the get-go. I mean, it's, there's a lot of people at each other's throat at times and so forth because they're so intent to making this thing right. There's a ton of money on the line. We're still working on some stuff as far as I don't want to release everything that we're talking about, but I mean, it's like I told Nick from the get-go. You could go out here and have a league and be as like everybody else, but that's not going to make it creative. That's not going to make it where people want to join. Every day we have 10 to 15 different league applications that people want to join, which enticed us to go ahead and start running or having other series and stuff like that with payouts, with championship trophies and rings and crap. And I mean, the sponsorships and stuff that we found. I mean, I told them we just have to stay outside the box. If you stay like everybody else, you're going to be like everybody else. And there's stuff that we're constantly working on to make it different. And the competitiveness that we have in this league is crazy. I mean, you can go from a first to a fifth place car in a matter of a lap and scratching your head thinking, I don't know what else to do. So that's the exciting part. And it makes somebody like me who used to do this stuff for a living, it's really, really, really time consuming. You're chasing money, you're chasing trophies, you're chasing hardware, you're everything that we used to do for a living. And with you guys broadcasting, we stay on our guys about a good show. Don't make it a cluster. Don't make it look like somebody kicked the top off of an anthill. Make it productive. And everybody will remind everybody that, even during practice or so forth. So we really work hard and strive to have a good group, and that's what I've said 100 times. I said the thing with NASCAR, those guys might want to kill each other after the 500 or whatever it is, but the next week they have to hold hands and make up because they're a big family, and that's what we're trying to build this series too. And we're headed that way. I mean, Nick does an awesome job driving the ship here, and he's the guy he handles the problems, because I'm not that type of guy. And then with you guys on here, y'all take so much pride in what y'all do.
and it shows, just like you said with tonight, with the followers and everything, and the views and everything, and just everything has to fall into place with team, and with you guys, with us, and all of our drivers. I think we're headed the right way.
Amen on that. I have to agree with you. All right. Well, I mean, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. If you're looking for a league, you can check them out on iRacing's league page. You can get a hold of them on Facebook at the EARL. I believe your website is theearl.com, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And you can go there and check out the stuff there. I don't know if you have league
EARLracing.com.
EARLracing.com. Okay.
See why I have Nick driving the ship?
Yeah. You don't want me to drive the ship. I'd wreck it. But, all right. Hey, man, great information. Like I said, we're privileged to do this every Sunday night for you guys. I wish we could do more on Speed Week, but, things happen. We move on, but we'll be here at Atlanta. I'll tell you that, and we're going to be excited for some FreekyFast racing. I know that much.
I'm looking forward to it, Robert. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm all excited, and we're working on some new stuff and innovative stuff back here in the booth for you guys, and for other stuff for the broadcasting. So hopefully you'll like what you see when that comes out. So in due time. But all right, man. What's that, Nick?
I said, sweet.
Oh, yeah. So, all right. Well, I'll let you guys go do what you need to do, and me and Zach will finish this off here, and we appreciate you guys. We really do. All right, Zach.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Well, there's Nick. He's the one that drives the ship, and Bob stands in the back and uses the whip and hits him in the head. No. I just had to put a funny in there, I guess. I don't know. But, all right, man. After tonight, it's been a long night here. About 3.5 hours of broadcasting straight on. We appreciate everybody tuning in. But your final thoughts here as we're going to get ready to sign off. What did you think about tonight and what in the future is going to hold here at the EARL, Zach?
Well, man, if anything, I just, like Bobby Hamilton said, I want to echo what he said. The competition level, man, what a competition! Like coming down to that end of these races, man, these fields were just stacking up with. I mean, these are duels where there's only 14 or 15 cars in RB trucks in the duels. That they're by the end of the race coming to the white flag with 10 cars all stacked up, nose to nose to tail. So like, it's just really impressive, and can't wait to get to Atlanta. And see what these guys have in store to offer there, because these guys have been working really hard on these super speedway setups, because it's been building up to this point, and that's a good thing to have. But I'm really going to be interested to see when we get to I don't say the real tracks, because these are real tracks, but to a more classical track without the restrictor plates, and see who has it figured out, and who struggles from the early get-go, and who recovers from the struggle, learning from other people around. I mean, the only way you get better, you don't just think about these things. You can build a setup all day long by yourself, but you're not going to know what them other guys have till you hop on that track. And it's always a factor. You could think, my truck is perfect. And you hop out there and you say, man, this is not fun.
Yeah, it'd be like a 10th off and be like, what?
Yeah. But then you'll just have something to base it across, and that's the thing. I can't wait to see it grow and develop throughout the season, and see who has it figured out the hit in, and then a build comes in, throws a shift in like a NASCAR rule change. I don't know. That's really cool with the open setup side of things. So I'm really excited to see the competition level, how it is throughout the season, and here at the EARL, and it'll be interesting for sure. And I love Atlanta, so I can't wait to get there.
Yeah, that's going to be an old surface, slippy. We all know the tires do not like it there. So, that's going to be a very interesting race there, Zach, because we know how it is here on iRacing. It's a good track. I think it needs updated a little bit, but that's, the character of that track.
Rescan it.
Yeah.
They got to rescan it, Robert, because it needs to be older. It needs to be older.
Oh.
That's the new version. That's the old. That Atlanta's from like early 2000, late 2010, 2011 or something. They need the one from 2019. The one with all the cracks in it, and
just make it more of a challenge for everybody.
Yeah, more of a challenge. Exactly. It'd be better. It adds character. especially that's the one thing. If this is a personal thing, iRacing, if you're out there listening one day, please, if they ever do try to repave that track, scan it one last time. Preserve the greatness of it, because I don't know. I would love. I can only imagine what it is like now, because we have an earlier version of it. So,
right.
But still, it's still a challenge, and we'll see what these guys go through when they get there. So,
Yep.
It's definitely one of my favorites. So.
Yep, I have to agree with that. Well, we don't have to run through the unofficial results because this is Duel 2, and we didn't do it in Duel 1, so there's really not much to talk about there, Zach. So,
yeah.
With that being said, we much appreciate everybody tuning in, hitting that subscribe button, follow button, share button with friends and family on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Great viewership tonight. I mean, really, honestly, it was really good, and we much appreciate it as we keep growing. Hopefully you can help us grow too, and we'll try to return whatever kind of favor we can. But with that being said, we are going to sign off for here tonight at the EARL for the VoiceAttack Poll Award of 2019. Make sure you check out VoiceAttack at voiceattack.com and check out their program for iRacing and other games. It's a very awesome program. I've personally never used it, but I've seen and heard a lot of people use it, and it's you definitely want it. Yeah, you definitely want it. So I mean, go over there, tell them that FreekyFast sent you or the EARL sent you, and maybe they'll give us a like back or something. Maybe, I don't know. So, but with that being said, like I always say, God bless everybody, and we'll catch you in the next broadcast. Peace out.